So we have
Greg's.
Yeah, you've heard of Greg's?
I've heard of what?
Yeah.
I love Greg's.
Pret
who?
is like posh Greg's.
Pret.
Oh wait,
So it's
I
a
thought you
company.
just said grits.
No, Greg's. No, so in the UK we have a place
Greg's
called
place?
Pret a Manger, which does like sandwiches, breakfast things, coffee, all of that stuff, right? And they do a ham and cheese croissant, a breakfast croissant, and they also do a mozzarella and tomato croissant, and it is amazing. So just to let you know,
I can't get behind it. I just I'll try it, but I can't.
It's really
mentally
good.
Can't
It's
get
really,
there.
really good.
I need to be clear. I think it's good. It's the least good out of breakfast sandwich breads.
I think
Yes.
English muffins are the least good.
Yeah,
I
I'm
will
not
fucking
a fan.
fight you, Kim. Holy shit!
English muffins are good for like things like peanut butter. You know, they have all the little holes so that way it gets all melty and it gets in the holes, kind of like waffles. You know, you toast your waffle, you put peanut butter on that. You know, it gets all in the little holes.
I would like for Kim to continue talking about waffles and holes, please, and how things get gooey and inside the holes.
Kim does a 13 head.
Yes.
No,
I feel like I am your husband now.
Our class is 15.
yeah, 13 would not hit.
So, what was a Greg's?
All right.
So Greg's is another UK bakery / coffee place takeaway things. They do like sausage rolls and sandwiches and stuff.
Americans knew, but the Shasta didn't.
No,
I don't think they
I
did
did
know.
not.
They
I
thought
thought
it was
Greg's
something
was
else.
Greg's.
Yeah.
yeah,
He said grits. And I was like, I
thought
really
that-
like grits too.
Yeah.
That's
I
like,
love grits.
I love grits.
I thought
Greg's
Greg's
was a
had
place.
pierced the cultural zeitgeist.
No, sadly not. But anyway,
I
hi
just thought
everybody.
Greg's was where you learned to
Well,
drink
welcome,
Baileys from a shoe.
welcome to D&D and our conversation about breakfast breads. Yes, Bells, the entire crew is here. Look at this. Almost. We are one short of the crew, but we do have a special guest. But we will get into that. Hi, everybody. I am Mo. I am your DM. And this lovely group of people are Vagjazzle. And we are here playing D&D today. We are continuing on with our adventure of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage after our intro, I guess, of breakfast and food. We can actually crack on. What we'll do, for those who haven't been here before, we'll do a quick intro of everyone, and then we will, and during their intros, we'll ask them for their fun facts, which I'm sure they have ready, and then we will crack on with the game. So, let me begin first with, I'm actually going to go in the order on my sheet here. Let's go with Kim.
Hi, I'm Kim, and I play Marcella, a changeling monk. And she just believes life is too short not to celebrate. You gotta have those parties. And her fun fact is that her and Gorn's wedding cake was so thick that a knife wouldn't work, so Thundara had to use her axe to cut our cake.
I love that.
Was it fruitcake?
No.
Nah, it was English muffin.
No, it was not. I'm on your side. I liked the croissant.
Croissant's not bad.
Okay, so next on my list, and welcoming back after a short hiatus on holiday, Mojam.
Hello, I'm Mojam. I play. What do I play? Goblin
Snickle?
Ranger. The one. I play the Goblin Ranger called Snickle Bristleback, who loves everything about plants and green stuff and everything. Debating which fun fact to do today. Let's do this one, since I had a long rest as well. When possible, on a long rest, Snickle can or likes to dig himself into the earth vertically, like a plant, with just his head sticking out in the air to get some air. He finds it very nutritious for himself and his plants. and he calls this like ritual he has, like when there is earth soiling himself.
No.
Yeah. So I don't know if there was any earth around in this absence period, but maybe
Well,
that's
there
what
will
it
be
is.
soon, so we'll all get to see you soil yourself. Okay,
Oh my God.
so let's move to Shasta.
Hi, I'm Shasta. I play Thundara Stoneheart, a Goliath barbarian who loves all things frilly and glittery and beautiful and glamorous. And my fun fact, I got scrolled up to the top. Hang on. My fun fact is Marcella and I have made a pact to be each other's forever adventure buddies, no matter what quest, relationships, or near-death experiences happen. They'll always find a way back to the party together. Written July.
I like it. I see now
Two
why
right
it's
hands.
very important to have said that happened in January and not just after last week.
That is perfect.
Right?
I'll just put.
Will you send me that specifically so I can write it down in my fun facts because it is about me. I am a part of that.
I have
Yeah.
so many that I need to send you, actually. You're in most of mine.
You were just in mine.
All
I
right.
really need to talk more.
Yeah, you guys really should. I thought you would all the time. I always assume that the two of you discuss these before you tell them to me, but it looks like
Usually
you just
right
make
after.
them up. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
just you find out on the day. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, next on my list is Derek.
Hello, I am Derek. I play Welvin Torves, a Drow Warlock. And my fun fact is that Welvin does not like having his boots dirty. He cleans them when they get dirty, and it really upsets him when they are dirty.
I mean, they're always dirty at the moment.
Did you live underground?
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. So he's just like always just cleaning his boots. It's a shame you don't have like prestidigitation. Although maybe you can now get Zayas to do it for you. Just be my boot cleaner, boy.
I think with shape water, I could like dry them as well because I can move all the water off.
Yeah. So what you do is you just touch them first, make them wet, and then. And speaking of Zayas, next on my list, CG.
Hello, I am CG, and I play a water genasi druid called Zehas, so the smell of damp is me, not the cave. My fun fact, as we all know, I am the wettest boy in the party, apart from I don't really have an active saliva gland. My mouth is kind of like a bird mouth, so I have a very dry, rubbery tongue and don't produce much saliva.
How would that work?
Are you having a disco there, Mo?
The lights are.
I didn't. I
I
haven't.
still think it's Halloween.
I haven't put an epilepsy warning on this stream, man.
Sorry.
So-
I can turn my lights off, but then
Now, finally, we have our special guest for tonight. We haven't seen her in a while, and I'm very excited that she's back because she's my favorite special guest. Let's ignore the fact that she's the only special guest we've ever had on this show. But it's Anna, and I won't tell you who Anna is playing today, for that will be a surprise for all. But Anna is going to give us a fun Anna fact. Oh, I can't hear you, though. The fun fact is that you're mute.
I muted.
Yeah.
I changed my fun fact. So the croissant was actually popularized by Marie Antoinette when she went to Versailles and asked for a Kipfel, which is a traditional Austrian pastry created, the legend says, after the Ottoman Turks were defeated when they tried to invade Vienna. The croissant.
Amazing.
And she didn't ask for it on a fucking sandwich.
I mean,
She's like, what even is mozzarella? Let them eat croissant.
Neither was Anna.
right. Thank you for that, Anna. And thank you, everybody. We'll just begin. Mrs. Mo's just sending me a message, so I have to see how vitally urgent this is. Is it something that needs to be dealt with at this moment? Oh, Amazon. Okay, fine. All right. So, where we last left the party, you are in the old dwarven stronghold of Stromkuldur, and here you have been exploring. You have learnt that there is a turf war going on between some goblinoids and the drow. Currently, this area of this old ancient dwarven ruined town is under the control of the drow. And the House of Alvrindar is the I guess the drow house and control of this part of the Undermountain. Now, as you were exploring, the party split, and everybody knows that the best things happen when the party splits. Welvrin and Callie headed south down a pathway to see what was beyond, because to the east you had found a passage that led to a sleeping chimera. This is a large adult chimera. Again, similar to what you've seen in the past, you did fight one, but this is much bigger, much stronger. At least from your first perception, this is what you uncover. Callie decided to go off exploring as well, except that forgot that she can't see in the dark, and so is currently just fumbling around in pitch black, just feeling the wall. So the other thing of note that happened in the last session was that Marcella began to hear the voice of her dead husband, Gorn. Gorn has informed Marcella not to let the rest of the party know that she can hear him, and has promised to stay with her and be with her and speak with her as long as she doesn't break this trust that they've developed. As you wait in the passageway between where Welvrin has gone and the chimera, Welvrin heard footsteps from around the corner as he explored what appears to be an inhabited drow town. Just below these old ancient dwarven ruins, there's another section. This section, not dwarven. And it is, although more ruinous, it's still lived in, and it's very clearly lived in. As he walked down, he could see the signs of life, hear the sounds coming from different walls. There are rooms, or houses, I guess you would call them, in this underground town. We say, just so you're aware, in terms of your dimensions, the ceiling here is about 30 feet high, and the place itself is over 150 feet wide and long. So he's just stepping into this place, and from around the corner he could hear the sound of footsteps as two drow were approaching. I will give you guys a moment to decide what you'll want to do. Now, obviously, the people who are waiting up by the chimera, is there anything you guys have been discussing or wanting to do? And then we'll get to Welvrin.
Well, during that time,
I'm still a drow.
You're still a drow, yes.
Right. Okay.
We were just telling Zehas about Gorn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, that's true. Yes, you were filling in the Zehas on the history of Gorn. Yeah. Correct. Can you... For instance, Snickle has now returned from wherever Snickle was. He was soiling himself, I guess. So now he's dug himself out of the ground. Can you, the four of you, just roll me perception and let me know what the numbers are?
7. Oh wait, plus.
13.
I'm a dirty little liar.
Guys,
11.
11.
No.
What's wrong?
I rolled a nat 1. Not that this is a bad,
But this,
I just changed dice.
you got it out of the way at the very beginning, which is good. Just think about it that way. You got the nat 1 out of the way, and it's just a perception check,
I got a 3.
right? It's okay. It's just a perception check. It's fine.
But also, you might need to start playing in a different room.
Yeah, something needs to change here.
Okay.
I rolled it was an 11.
Yes.
But I do a test roll on my new dice, and I think I'm going to be using them for this session.
Oh, okay. Which ones are the new ones? Can we see? Oh, the pink ones.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The new glittery pink babies.
Oh, I love them.
Ooh.
They're very Thundara. Okay.
No.
So that's great. Thanks. Welvrin,
Yes.
you have approximately, I would say, 1 turn, 6 seconds to decide what to do before these drow turn the corner and see you.
How close is the rest of the party to me?
So you've moved, hold on, I've got a map. You've moved 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. You've moved around 90 to 100 feet away from them as you've been walking down and exploring.
Okay, I'm going to message to Zehas and say two... Well, I wouldn't know that they're drow, so 2 sets of footsteps approaching, maybe in trouble. Approach cautiously.
Okay, cool. Zehas, what do you do with this information?
Remind me, can I reply?
You can reply to message, yes.
Okay, so I'm sort of half listening to Marcella and Thundara talking about Gorn, being like, he sounded very fun. And also replying to Welvrin in my head, they're coming this way to us now?
And then that's a turn, right? I mean, I wouldn't have time to reply.
Yeah. So, in that moment, as this is happening, Zehas, you receive this message, and you reply back, oh, they're approaching now. The 4 of you, everything goes dark, right? Even the torches out, everything goes black. As you are, I guess, hooded from behind. You feel your arms being pulled behind and shackled. I will give you all an opportunity for a strength saving throw to see if you can evade being bound.
7.
I can't hear you, CG.
Can I guide myself as I'm being grabbed? Because I am kind of touching myself.
I will say you can.
Where does strength live?
It's not going to help.
Saving throws are in the top
The muscles.
The saving throws.
Oh. 21.
Oh, fuck.
I got a 7.
So all of you fail to be bound. Thundara, you very easily just rip your hands free. The rest of you are restrained. You cannot move. You cannot see. Thundara, you're blind because you've got this hood on your head, but you are now free of your binds. You hear a voice behind you. The Goliath is causing trouble. You, come and help. And suddenly you feel several pairs of hands on you, grabbing your arms and pulling your wrists together to bind you.
I do not consent.
I mean, I don't think they want you to consent. I think that's the
What's
point.
their wisdom saving throw to that?
15. They can roll a
Does
15.
not
Are you
fa-
trying to do
nope.
a spell? No.
Does not.
Okay. So you're able to avoid one, but you cannot hold down the rest of them. The four of you, blind and restrained, are being moved. You don't know where, but can I get perception now from all of you? So you failed to see them coming up behind you with your last perception fails.
18.
Does that include me?
You're all right. No, you didn't do one. You're okay. You're in a different place, but you don't know what's going on.
10.
Okay, so Zehas, Snickle, and what was yours? Thundara?
19.
Oh, mine was
Oh, sorry.
18.
18. So Snickle, Thundara, Zehas, you're aware that currently you are being moved towards the lair of the Chimera. So you're moving east. These people have bound you and they're pushing you through. You don't know exactly, but you feel, well, Thundara, you probably know for sure. Oh no, 18. Snickle, I would say you know there's about 7 or 8 people here who are holding you guys captive and pushing you along.
How bound would you say our hands are?
They're tied behind your back and bound with, I guess, like metal chains. What do you think?
Like hand movement, could I do a spell?
You
that has
can hand,
semantic-
yes, you absolutely can do hand movements, yes.
Okay, it's just which one?
I suggest the middle finger.
Well, I'll leave you there for a second while you decide, because you've had your chances and your perceptions and your saving throws. So they're moving you down the corridor to the Chimera. We'll get to you in a second. Welvrin, the 2 drow turn the corner. They see you, but they don't look surprised when they see you. Ah. Welvrin, was it? As one of the 2 speak to you.
I'm assuming this is the guy that we met earlier.
No.
Okay, that I don't like the implication there. Okay. Yes, yeah, Welvrin.
Excellent. You are to come with us. You are expected. Either one goes either side of you.
Cool. By who?
By our mistress, Lady Trissa. It would be wise for you to accompany us without trouble.
All right. Okay. And I'm gonna message back to Zehas.
Out of range. What's it, 120
no,
feet?
but 120 feet.
Yeah,
but
you don't know.
I don't
yeah.
know that he's
You
out of
don't know.
range.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And what do you want to message
So
him?
I'll message back to Zehas and, maybe trouble being taken to the mistress here.
So you try that, but you don't feel a connection. So you know it's not reached him because you can't feel that connection to Zehas. You're reaching out for Zehas, but he's just not in range. So you can assume that he is no longer where you left
right?
him.
Single tick.
Single tick. Yeah. Left it unread. What was your question, Shasta? Sorry.
That was my question of when you cast message and the other person isn't in range, if you knew.
Yeah, you would know because you need to basically. So the way message would normally work, because he has an arcane focus, he doesn't need to do it. But normally it would actually require some components, and and you would likely use those components in a way to then reach out to send, because normally you have to be able to see the person unless you know them really well, and you can then do it through into another room, provided there isn't like 5-foot wall or something between you. You can send a message up through. So you would likely have to see or know that the person is there, and you would have to establish a connection, because you are reaching, you make that connection, and then you get that response back. I feel, from my perspective, magically trained DM, that if you don't have that connection there, you would know that it's not there, right? You just wouldn't feel it like hit.
Yeah, my stomach's sinking, knowing that they're not where I left them.
Yeah. Okay. So these 2 drow flank you either side and lead you up, slightly back where you came from, up, just up to where you first entered down into this town. When you came down, you headed south, and you stuck to the wall in front of you. You had an option. There was a door to your right, to the west, that you could have gone, or a path to the east. They take you to the path on the east. So you're still in the town, but they've just taken you down a different road. As you now walk and look around, can you roll me a perception check?
Uh, 23.
You can hear sounds from these different doors as you pass these buildings. You now are actually able to make out some of these buildings are quite large. The one to your right-hand side gives this distinct scent of food being cooked. You can even hear sounds from within, sounds of chopping, the smell of cooking, and multiple voices. And around the place, as you walk down these narrow streets, you can hear other sounds from other rooms coming to you. I say rooms, but they're more like little homes in this small town. They lead you as far east as this place goes, and then turning a corner back up again, there's a doorway. At the doorway, you see there are 2 other guards posted, heavily armored, and both of them carrying quite large weapons. As you approach the door, they stand to the side, and the door opens from within. We'll leave you there for a second. The people who have just been captured, as you are led over into the room with the chimera, you hear the sound of a cage unlocking. The bars swing open, and you are being pushed roughly. You have time to do something now. You're about to, you can hear the others being pushed in. You're about to be pushed into the cage. What do you do?
Just Zehas?
Yeah, Zehas.
Oh.
When they were talking and mentioned Thundara, did they use a specific language, or did they just use common, or did they sound like they were other drow? Would we know?
The language wasn't familiar to you.
We've been getting moved by them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have an idea of their stature.
Yes.
Drow or goblin?
Definitely taller than goblins. So you can assume drow.
I'm still a drow and I'm female.
Mm-hmm.
I yell to them to release me at once.
So now they, in common, they snicker, they laugh, and you feel a blunt object just smash into your back.
Thunderwave.
Okay, Thunderwave. Behind you,
It is a cube around me.
Okay.
So everyone. Everyone.
Okay.
Within a 15-foot cube,
Mhm.
originating from me, needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay,
please,
so that's
against
Snickle.
my DC,
Yeah.
which is 16.
So all of you guys need to do a Constitution saving throw, as well as the 7 drow surrounding you, as well as the chimera in the
You need to
room.
bathe your dice in the glow of the moon, Kim.
I don't know. I switched back to the electronic because it wasn't really doing any better.
This is the problem. You need loyalty to your dice.
I want to make a deal with Baphomet.
For this,
Is it for better dice?
for this Constitution saving throw, I wouldn't recommend
No.
it.
Fine. I'm just mad.
Okay, so
That's the second nat one today. No.
oh my god, you need
It's
new
not a lot
dice.
of damage, but it's not the damage I care about, which is why I did it at its lowest level.
Yeah. So who failed? Everyone.
I failed.
You failed.
I
I
had
know
a
Kim
dirty
failed.
20.
You had okay. So Shasta didn't fail. Of the 7 drow,
Good job, Shasta.
of the 7 drow, 6 failed, 1 did not fail, and the chimera did not fail.
So it is 8 damage to those who failed,
Okay.
4 damage to those who did not fail. But more crucially, and what doesn't matter for the save, everyone who got hit by it is pushed 10 feet away.
Yeah. And are they
in whatever
pushed prone?
direction they are.
Are they pushed prone?
Don't think so.
Okay.
And it is audible at 300 feet.
Yeah. So
Welverin probably would have heard it.
Welvin, you hear that thunderous sound.
As well as the people.
Yeah,
with
as well
Welverin,
as everyone
But
around
also,
you.
everyone is now 10 feet away from each other, various things.
Mhm.
That's an opportunity to sprint.
Yeah.
And back in the direction we came from.
Okay. So
Restrained.
you
and
know.
with a thing over her head.
Yeah. So you know what's going on, but nobody else knows what you've done. They've just been
run.
they've just been pushed back. They don't know if anyone's around them. Even you don't know because you're blinded. So even you don't know who's been pushed back and who hasn't been pushed back. You could feel no arms on you.
Everybody gets pushed back. It's not the
Oh,
saving
even
throw
if you
doesn't matter.
okay, even if you
Everyone
fail,
gets pushed
right,
back.
everyone
Yeah.
gets pushed
So there
back.
is no one on me, which means I can probably shake the hat or bag or whatever off, yell run, and run. And
Okay,
book it. If I
hold on.
can't do that, then I'm just going to wild shape into something small.
Okay, 1 second.
Why didn't you just do that in the first place?
Well, then it would just be me, and then what do I do?
Yeah, but he's waiting. Now you're all
Save
close to each
yourself.
other.
Did they end up? Did they just restrain me themselves, or did they end up?
No, so hold on a second. Wait, 2 seconds. The thunder wave. Only the people who fail the save are pushed away.
That's not what it says in the spell.
It says
In
on
addition, unsecured objects that are entirely within the cube are pushed 10 feet away from you. It's a
Yes.
separate paragraph.
yeah
from the damage,
But I think
which is where it
unsecured
says on the
objects
save.
aren't creatures though. So it's like
They're not secured.
no unsecured objects would be like a wooden box or a chest or a cup.
Objects.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but the creatures.
Or
In
the-
that case,
Yeah.
I would know that, and I wouldn't do that then, because the whole goal was to get
Right.
everybody 10
So you
feet
didn't
away.
want to. Okay, right. So let's reverse slightly. Beep, 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 beep.
Then
okay.
I'm gonna wild shape into something small.
Okay, so you're going to wild shape into something small
get the heck out of Dodge.
and try and scurry away. Okay, so
Yes.
if you're going to do that, can you roll me a stealth check to see? So they've obviously, you're there, they're in front of you, they're holding you. Suddenly you turn into this tiny thing, right? And you drop down. There's obviously the hood you're wearing, but it all is part of you now because you're all wearing it. So it all goes into this magical bag of your backpack. 9, that's all right. I'll just do a perception for them. 18. Can you do a dexterity saving throw for me with disadvantage, though?
Not bad. 16.
All right.
16.
Okay, and let me do their attack in this case. Oh, it's really close. What was yours? 13 plus 3, and they've got a plus 3 as well. So it's a 13 and 3, and they also rolled a 13 with a 3.
Tie goes to the player.
Tie goes to the player. So he sees you as you turn into, what creature are you now?
Rat.
Rat. So he sees you turn into a rat, and as you scurry out of the drop, he's there. All of a sudden, you're on the floor. He tries to grab you, like put his foot on your tail to like hold you down, but you just manage at the last moment, millimeters, get away and scurry out. You now can see around you. Seven Drow, the Chimera, is awake and watching what is happening. You see your companions, the three of them, hooded, shackled, and being pushed into this cage right now. One of the people shouts, I mean, you don't understand, but it's in was it? Yeah. Underdark? Undercommon? What's it called? What's the language of the Drow?
Undercommon.
One's getting away. And you see two of the Drow split from the group and chase you down. Right? So they're coming after you now. What's the speed of a rat? It's going to be a race.
20 feet, but my goal is to find somewhere small that they can't get into.
Okay, you roll a perception check for me. Let's see if we can find somewhere. And Shasta, what did you want to say?
Can I roll a perception check to if I hear this disturbance?
Well, you will hear because they will have said something that you don't understand.
Oh, okay. So can I like use that opportunity to just try to like they've shackled me or
so your arms are tied.
Restraining me?
No, you restrained because you're shackled. Arms behind your back with like metallic.
Can I activate
like,
large form?
You can activate large form.
I would like to do that.
Okay. So right now you're
cause a ruckus.
Okay, so you're being pushed into a cage. Obviously you don't know this. You hear the door open. You feel the hands on your back pushing you in. Inside this cage, you activate your large form. Obviously, you still have a hood on your head. Well, in the doorway, the door isn't locked yet. Right, the door isn't locked yet. It's big. It's big. Even if you activate large form, you only turn large. Like you're only basically going from like 7-8 foot to 10 feet. Basically, is what's happening. And the ceiling of this. It's hard to say. They would get weakened. I wouldn't say that they would break. They would certainly get weakened. These are like iron manacles.
My idea is I would like to like try to break them.
Yeah, of course. So as you expand out inside this cage, one of them's like starts freaking out because he starts shouting. The others, you guys feel, Snickle, Marcella, you feel rough push. Marcella, you've already been hit in the back. You guys are thrown on the floor inside the cage. Thundara, you're at the door of the cage right now. You can feel they are trying to push the door closed, right? You can't see, but you can feel it because it's literally against your skin, like they're pushing the door against you. So you can do a strength saving throw to see if you can stop them from doing that. So while you do that, I need that perception check. 14. On a 14,
Saving throw, right?
Yeah, saving throw for you. You're running at speed, or as fast as you can, because you're obviously just getting away from these guys who are chasing you, but you're also looking around to see if there's anything you can find. You don't have dark vision, do you?
I don't.
And there's no torch. I don't know if a rat will have something. You can check if a rat has dark vision.
Rat's got to, right?
Well, let's
Since
ask
I
the
have
gods
been
of D&D.
pushed in-
Live in the dark.
Since
Yeah,
I have been
rats have dark
pushed
vision.
in,
Rats do have dark vision. Sorry, for 1 second. So wait, Kim, you were saying you've been pushed in?
Oh, I was gonna say because like nobody's holding me anymore. I can like shake the bag off of my head, right?
You can try and shake it, but it's like it's got like a cord, right? So you don't have hands to use.
Okay.
So you can try and shake, but it's not just going to
So
come
it's
off
been
easily.
tied
Yeah.
to my neck.
Think of like a drawstring, right?
Oh,
so it's
so
something, and with
Marcella
a
was
drawstring.
in front of me already pushed in.
Yeah.
And I'm
Marcella, Snickle are in. You're in the door. Zehas is running. Now, as you're running, Zehas, even though you have vision on a 14, you see your main exit, the one that you came in from. You can't see anywhere obvious in this room. Maybe in the next room, if you can get there, you'll be able to find somewhere that you can hide. But in this room, as far as you can see, it's all enclosed. There's a mound of treasure behind you. There are a bunch of objects, large vases, chests, other such thing that the chimera is sort of around. Obviously, they're sitting on top of this.
Burrow into the treasure.
Burrow into the treasure. That treasure that you're talking about is under the chimera, which is behind you.
Yeah.
So you want to turn around and go behind you. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Why not?
Like do an arc.
Yeah.
So that they're not.
Yeah, I will allow it.
That I'm not going under them. And
Yeah,
then just try and burrow into the treasure under
Burrow
the
into
chimera.
the treasure.
important that we're all imagining this little rat with a
mustache.
wet black mustache.
Yeah. It's very, very important that we must remember this. So let me just check the chimera. Okay.
It's massive, right? And I'm tiny.
It is huge. And you are tiny.
I could also be trying something while all this is going on.
Yeah, I'll give you an opportunity to try something.
So I guess like Snickle being restrained throughout the whole process, he's not happy about it. I imagine he would find like a little twig or plant up his sleeve somewhere to try and like
Pick the lock.
unlock the shackles.
Okay,
Pick
we'll
the
get-
lock with sleight of hand or something.
We'll get to that in a second. Thundara, what was your strength saving throw?
25.
Okay, amazing. So as they're trying to push the door, they cannot close it, right? You are standing absolutely like stone, right? And they are pushing and pushing, but they cannot shut the door on you. What do you want to do?
So, do I know where Snickle is?
No. As far as
Do
you
I know where anybody in the party is?
You don't know where anybody is. You
Okay,
know that they're
but I know
around
where
you.
the Right.
Right,
The
but
people
you
that
know.
are pushing me. Am I facing the cage and they're pushing my back?
Yeah. So you know that they're pushing you from
Okay.
behind. And right now they are
Okay,
pushing the
that's-
door on your back.
With the strength check, would I be
So-
able to turn around without them closing the door, without giving them an opportunity?
Yeah, you
Would
can
I be
turn
able to
around.
and face them?
Yeah, you can absolutely, because they can't shut the door. So that was your saving throw. You've stopped them from shutting the door. You can turn around to face them. Kim, what were you
okay.
going to say?
Can if I turn into Snickle, will my hands and my neck be small enough?
You
for
can't
me
turn
to...
into Snickle, I don't think. You can only turn into creatures
It
the
says
same. Oh, is it
medium and
medium and
small.
small? Okay, then you could. Yeah, technically, I guess you could turn into Snickle.
Yeah, it says it can change my size between medium and small.
Mm-hmm. So you're thinking I can turn into Snickle and then my hands will become smaller than the...
Yeah, and I can get my hands out of the things and be able to take my thing off of my head.
I would say... I mean, they wouldn't just fall off your hands, but it would make it slightly easier for you to get out of them.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna start working on that because that's the only idea I have right now. I'm
Okay.
gonna start
Yeah,
wiggling out of them. I turned into Snickle and I'm gonna try wiggling out of them.
okay. Shasta? Or Thundara, should I say?
Okay, so I've turned around. I would like to use my amulet of amplification
Mm-hmm.
and just scream at whoever's pushing me
Okay.
to
You
them the
can't
fuck away
use
from
the
me.
amulet of amplification because you're... Oh, wait, are you wearing that one or are you wearing the intelligence one?
I have it off.
Ah, okay, brilliant. So they need to do a constitution saving throw for this. So let me just get the thing up. Now, in the meantime, Zehas, I need you to do a dexterity saving throw for me.
11. Good God, the digital dice has been terrible today.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch to physical.
Okay, so
I
7
didn't know.
is a fail. Okay, I'm going to do this.
So tiny.
I'm going to do this publicly
Quiet.
because there's a lot of dice.
Your little rat feet are so quiet.
1 second. Okay, I need to roll some dice. Where's my DM dice? Ugh, I hate that it doesn't show me my DM dice on here. 1 second, I'll have to do it on this window instead.
It does say enemies in range. Must roll
For what was this? What was it for? Sorry.
for the amulet.
Yes, enemies. Yes. That's correct. Hold on.
So is CG rolling for?
CG's rolling for
My
something
amulet,
else.
or is
No.
he rolling for something else?
He's rolling because he wanted
then I'm
to.
not sorry at all.
No, you're fine.
But
You,
does what you're
Okay.
doing impact the people going after me as well?
no, because she's
Then maybe I'm
doing the
sorry.
person who's pushing her.
But enemies in range. is what
Enemies
it
in
says.
range, yeah. Enemies in range, and what is it? A 15-foot cone, isn't it? For enemies in range for the amulet of amplification.
25-foot cone.
Yeah.
25-foot cone.
So it
from
would
shape of the
affect
wearer.
the people who are chasing you at the moment, right? I'm just trying to play this all in order of the events that are all happening at the same time. So it is kind of all happening at once. They are going to have to do Constitution saving throws, which is what I'm getting to in just a second. But your saving throw is nothing to do with that.
Gotcha.
That's why I need this thing, so I can roll some dice. And I'm doing it so you can all see, so that I'm not cheating in any way, shape, or form. I need you to take 31 fire damage as when you try to run through the Chimera's treasure. He obviously is watching you, seeing you run towards, and uses the dragon fire breath to burn the rat to a crisp. Because you're heading straight towards him, and he sees that, and he knows that.
Well, rat form's gone.
And Zehas is a bit drier
You
now.
know, resistant to fire though.
It's just he's
Rehydrate,
steam.
He was Zach
Hydrate.
without a mustache.
Yeah. Exclamation hydrate.
That tongue's extra rubbery.
Have I gotten out of my thingies by chance?
Yeah,
Roll for
so
everything?
what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to roll me, I would say, sleight of hand for you. And Snickle, you do a sleight of hand, but disadvantaged.
Is it
Me
dead?
disadvantage?
No. I'm not dead.
He's not dead, but he is damaged because
Just
his
checking.
temporary hit points have gone from the rat form, and he is...
Yeah. I just need to remember how many temporary I get.
Yeah. So at this point, Zehas, obviously, you are back in your normal form. Now, this is questionable because you were wearing the shackles and the hood when you turned into a rat. So they were
choose.
part of your... You choose. So you choose not to have them on. Great.
Yep.
So when you come back
Why
into
would
your...
you want that?
Yeah, well, when you come back into your normal form, the two drow who are there, you look up at this
Do
the
they not
head
get
of
burned
the
to a crisp?
I'll get to that. You look up at the head of the chimera, who's staring down at you, the dragon face, and then you see the other two heads kind of boom, boom, pop out. the lion's head and the what was it, the other one? There's the dragon head, the lion head, and the something else head.
The goat?
Yes, that's it. The
That's
rams.
a chimera.
Yeah.
I have been imagining a snake this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I had no,
No,
idea what we
no,
were
no.
fighting.
And now you see
I just knew it wasn't drow when they hit me.
and now you see that the wings kind of slowly unfurling as it kind of stands a little bit up in attempt to intimidate you, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be able to do. Now,
I rolled an 18.
you rolled an 18.
I won it.
So you
Proud of you.
you slip out of those manacles in Snickle form. And Snickle, what was your roll?
Yeah, at disadvantage, I got a natural one.
Okay, yeah. So
Oh,
you
God.
don't, you're still as you are, but Marcy, you get out of yours, so your hands are now free. All of you, Fandara included, feel this intense heat in the room, right? Coming from behind you guys, well, depending which direction, basically from the entrance to the cage, of really intense burning heat, and you probably hear Zehas squeak to a scream, I'm guessing, I don't know, probably in some kind of pain. Now, you use the amulet of amplification. Now there's 2 drows, and they're looking singed as well, as the fire has caught them too. They're in pain, but they're still standing and still focused on capturing Zehas. Any damage is not going to stop them doing their job. Your amplification, I need to roll their constitution saving throws. And what's the number? 15, isn't it? Or 14?
Let me pull it back up. Amulet of amplification. For what? What number are you wanting?
Because for your amulet of amplification.
25-foot constitution saving throw, 8 plus strength modifier. Word does not need magical capabilities. The necklace must have a strength score of at least 18.
So 8 plus strength modifier.
Is that the number? The 8 plus strength modifier?
Yeah, and your strength modifier is a 4
Yeah.
plus 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so they have to get 12, right? Constitution saving throw. Nat 20
Yes.
on the guy who's trying to push you into the cage. One of them, 3 plus their constitution, so 5. But the other one was a 17. So of the people in the range, I mean, there's a few more people, so let's roll theirs as well. 21, 7, and 5. So basically, a few of them are scared. They turn and step away from you. They're in the frightened condition, so they're not going to attempt to approach you.
So do I feel like a bit of pressure back off of me then?
No, because the person who's trying to push you into the cage rolled a nat 20, so he's not scared. And is
Right.
continuing to hold, attempting to still push the door. One of the people on Zehas, though, is stopped, but is not scared of Zehas, but is scared of you, so will not make any attempt to come closer to you. Right? So of these people,
Okay.
about 3 or 4 of them are now frightened of you, and they won't attempt to get any closer to you, but it won't stop them approaching Zehas. The Chimera is not affected. And so at the moment, Zehas, there's 1 on you, right? And the Chimera in front of you.
I mean, I've been running around. How close are they? Because I've been given them. I haven't just been
No, but I mean,
next to them.
in a turn.
So do I have time to do an action economy?
I will.
A bonus action and an action.
I will allow it.
Fog cloud.
Nice.
Straight on me. So within
Rehydrate.
yeah,
Great, smart.
I'll pull in
Fire
some. A 20-foot radius sphere centered on me.
Does it always stay
is
on you, or is it just only on the cast in
it's
your
where
location?
I pick,
Right.
but I'm picking it on me right now. Is heavily obscured.
Okay.
So it lasts for the duration of 1 hour.
Okay.
My concentration. And then I will wild shape again into a black cat,
Ah, nice.
because they have a better speed.
Very good.
Can I run towards Thundara, or is there anything stopping me hearing her scream and do the thing?
Fandara, no, because
I
you
know where she is.
yeah, because you don't
Yeah.
know where she is. You can run towards her, but you'll
But I
probably
can hear
Can
her when
I-
she
Yeah.
does her thing.
yes.
Can I say, since this last part has happened, that I have used my hands to take mine off, and I probably can't see though.
No, because there's no light in here.
But I saw it earlier, but there's something that allows me to make for 1 minute, like some sort of effect, and fire was one of them. So can I create like a ring of fire, like a small
You'll have to tell
thing
me
just
what
to
it is, because I
illuminate?
need to see. I know you can do some. I just need to check what the distance and what the time was, because if I remember correctly, I think it was like a quick spark of something.
Yeah, I had it. No, it was like.
Can we all roll a perception check when the Chimera lit CG on fire, say house on fire, to see what we saw in that minute, in that second?
Well, you didn't see anything because you were all blindfolded. You've got,
heard
you've,
it.
you
Oh,
had,
we're still
yeah,
blindfolded.
you've still got hoods on your head. You haven't.
Marcella was too?
This is all trying to happen at the same time, so I'm trying to work out exactly what time everything is happening.
We'll work out so she did that first.
Elementalism.
Yeah.
Elementalism. There is a sculpt element at the, so I can either beckon air, earth, fire, water,
Mhm.
and so it's like it's harmless, but so like it doesn't cause, like it isn't damage thing, but it says I create a thin cloud of harmless embers and colored scented smoke within a 5-foot cube. You choose the color and scent, and the embers can light candles towards your lamps in that
Yeah.
area. The smoke scent lingers for 1 minute.
Yep.
So I just want to do that
I
to
would-
light things up.
I would say
again.
it would give you, because it's just a one flash, right? Because it's like to light a candle or to light a thing. I would say it will give you like a, like imagine if there was like, I don't know, like a light's just been switched on and off. That's what it is.
Well, okay, so what is this scope element at the bottom that says you cause dirt, sand, fire, smoke, mist, or water that can fit in a 1-foot cube to assume a crude shape, such as that of a creature, for 1 hour?
Oh, what's that
Can I
one?
do
I don't
that
know.
one instead?
Yeah, what's that
It's
one
right
called?
at the bottom. It's still in elementalism, but it says beckon air, beckon earth, beckon fire, beckon water, and sculpt element.
Let me get to it. Let me see what's going on. I need to double check it so I know. Cantrip, yup. Transmutation. Beckon fire, you create a thin cloud of harmless embers and colored scented smoke in
That's what I
5-foot
read
cube.
before.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
at
Oh,
the
right. So
bottom, the very
sculpt element,
last,
right?
the
You
fifth one.
cause dirt, sand, fire, smoke, mist, or water that can fit in a 1-foot cube to assume a crude shape, such as that of a creature, for 1 hour. I will say that you could sculpt fire into the shape of a small creature, in a 1-foot cube, and it will give off a very, very dim light, enough that you could probably see what's around. Because remember, this is like pitch black, so you'll be able to
Yeah.
see around your vicinity. I would say it's a 1-foot cube. I will say you could probably see, because it's dim light, so you can see in dim light 10 feet around you. I think that's probably acceptable.
Enough for me to be able to see Snickle and Thundara.
You can see
be able
Snickle,
to
you can
take
see
off their
Thundara.
fangs.
Yeah, you can see the cage that you're in.
Uh-huh.
You can see all of that, but you can also see the Chimera, the 7 Drow, the fact that you're inside a cage. Thundara's at the door of the cage, so you can't get in, you can't get out, but nothing is coming in because she's blocking them, shutting the door on you. And you see now this heavy fog. Or at least, I guess for you it makes no difference because it's coming to the edge of your vision. You can see a fog, but I guess you can't see beyond, so you can't even see the Chimera, in fact. So you don't even know if you're in that room, I guess, because you have no idea. Because you just have this thing taken off, and this is what you see. Thundara, I know you want to say something.
Well, after I've done the amulet thing, I'm in large form. Can I roll a strength check to see if I can break the chains?
Yes.
My bonds?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Oh, thank
Well,
God.
I after that I did want to like take off Snickle's hood and Thundara's hood if hers is still on. I can't remember. Just
You'll
so that
be
way everyone
out
can see.
in the time. I will let you take off one of their hoods. Snickle is closest to you.
Cool.
That's a 19.
19. Okay, so you are able, you feel them, manacles already weakened from you becoming large. You can feel them give way as you break your hands free. They're attached on either side, but your hands are free. That's your move. They're going to attempt to shut the door again on you, so you're going to have to do a strength saving throw against their strength. right? But now
Okay.
multiple drows are coming to push the door against you. So it's going to have to be a strong saving throw. And we'll get to CG in a second. Oof. Ouch. Yeah, I don't think you're going to
Oh my
manage this,
goodness.
but go on. What was your strength saving throw?
Oh, you ready for me?
Yeah.
I gotta recount, make sure I'm right, because now I'm scared. It's 27.
Okay, well, one of them rolled a 17 plus their strength modifier, which is a 4.
Which is 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then one of them only rolled a 5, but the other one rolled a nat 20.
Ugh.
It's 3 on 1. Like, I mean, there's 7 people here trying to capture you.
You're a big one!
They managed to push the door in. You lose footing, fall in to the room as you hear the cage shut and lock behind you. Zehas, so Snickle, your hood is off. Marcy, your hands are free and your hood is off. Thundara, your hands are free but you're blind, so you can't see what's going on. Zehas, do cats have dark vision?
And just take the hood off at this point?
Yeah, you can. Of course you can.
Okay.
But none of you have dark vision, do you?
I have
No.
dark vision.
You have dark vision. So you can see, Snickle, you can see, firstly, there's a cube of fire in the shape of, what's it in the shape of, Marcy?
A lot of little bugs
Okay, so there's like fire
flying
bugs.
around, like little,
like fireflies.
Yes.
Okay, so there's like a 1 foot cube of like static kind of fireflies, just like there.
Yeah.
And you see that. You see Marcy free. You see Thundara becoming free. You turn around. You see you're in a cage. There are 7 drow standing on the other side of the cage. There is a fog obscuring whatever is in this room, which you don't know because you haven't been here before. So you don't even know where you are. You don't know what room this is, and you don't know what's behind the fog. You don't know where Zehas is. You can't see him. None of you know where Zehas is because you haven't seen him. Zehas, tell me about cats.
He's dead.
So cats don't have dark vision, but there is a reason I picked a cat, another one, and the reason I've used fog cloud in combination with a cat. Keen smell.
Brilliant.
Fog, you can't see. Dark vision doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're blinded. So I would have put the fog. They're in the fog with me, right?
Yes, they're in the fog with you.
Yeah, so I would have gone cat, keen smell, get
And
out.
what's the distance of the fog?
And I'm going to be 20 foot from the point, cube or radius, from the
20
point where I
cube,
put it.
right? I think, did you say it was,
Let me double check.
it'd be weird for fog to be in a cube,
No.
wouldn't it?
What the hell?
20-foot radius sphere.
20-foot radius sphere. Okay, so that is going to cover, in this room, that will cover most of the drow. It will cover the chimera. It covers you. It covers the ones who are straight on you, and any drow at the door of the cage. Directly at the door of the cage. So there's about 2 drow who are not in the fog cloud, but they can see. Fog is just suddenly, dense fog has just appeared out of nowhere. Everybody's a bit confused. Yes, Thundara?
Blinded, technically.
Oh yeah, blinded and confused. So even more reason to be confused.
First, I want to point out whoever wrote that D&D cats don't have night dark vision is absolutely insane. But
Yeah.
like my weapon is magical weapon and can't be damaged, right?
Yeah,
Can I just start swinging at the cage?
you absolutely can, but give me a second before you start doing that.
Okay,
The
Doc Marcy.
cat, can cats see in absolute pitch black? Just out of interest.
It doesn't matter, I'm using my nose.
No, but I'm saying.
Oh, just out of interest.
out of interest.
I'm
If you put them in absolute
Is there
pitch
such-
black,
Curious.
is there such thing as pitch black? Yeah, where there's no light. You know, I don't know, 150
You think it
feet
was like
underground.
artificial?
environment. Yeah.
I'd be surprised.
No,
No,
because it's reflective.
Yeah.
They'd have.
there need to be a light. So there is. I mean, in any case, when you come out of the fog, you do see a small little foot cube of static fireflies, which gives a little bit of light. So what are you doing? Okay, you're in this fog. I want to know what you're up to.
Who, me?
Yeah, you, Zehas.
So I am I'm kind of doing. I know roughly where the drow are. I can smell them.
Yes, you
I'm gonna
can.
kind of skirt my way around them with enough of a gap between us that I don't think.
So with keen
they'll-
smell, you get advantage on your perception for smell checks, right? For perception checks, so you get advantage on perception checks if you're using smell. So can you roll that for me now? It will just be one check to see if you get through all the drow. Yes, absolutely. You dart your way.
Would be a natural 20.
Oh, amazing. So you go right? In between all the drow, you avoid every single one of them. You bound out of the fog. Now there's 2 drow that aren't in the fog, right? So I'm going to roll their perception checks to see if they see you or not.
What are they currently focused on? Are they the ones chasing me, or are they the ones dealing with Thundara?
So they're not the ones chasing you. They're not the ones dealing with Thundara. These are 2 others at the edge of the cage. They are, I guess, focused on the fog because it's just appeared out of nowhere. So they're like,
They've been lazy.
what's going on, right? They're not going to have advantage on this perception because they are confused. So they're going to have disadvantage on this perception to see if they see you, because you're obviously not being stealthy because you're bounding out, right? So you're just flat out running. So they're going to roll. First guy, absolute rubbish. So no need to worry there. Second guy is a 15 after disadvantage. So now the question is, what is it going to be against? I want you to do something. And I know you're not being stealthy, but let's do it as a dexterity saving, right? Because a sleight of hand, if you're not trying to be stealthy, but I just want to see if you manage to, like, if you bound out. Okay.
9.
So one of them.
Although as soon as he's...
We're taking a break. Go get some different dice.
I'm using the digital. If
know
I
you
see
have
that he
real
sees
dice.
me,
Go get 'em.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back into the fog. That's going to be my immediate reaction.
Okay, right. So do you know he sees you? How do we know he sees you? Yeah, because so you come out of the fog, right? And one of them's like, what the fuck is that? Right? You don't understand what he's saying, but he's like, pointing at you, when the other one looks at you like, what the hell? So you're gonna go back into the fog. All right, that's absolutely fine. I will allow that. They're confused and you did that. So you go back into the fog. You still don't know what's going on because in the fog is the door of the cage. You still don't know. You saw, because there was that dim light, so you could probably see Marcy in that cage. So you know she's in it, but you don't know where anybody else is. So I'm going to leave you guys there for a moment while you decide what to do. The Chimera is getting angry because it's in a fog. The Drow are getting annoyed. There's one of them on the loose, and the 3 of you are captured. Welverin, as this door opens before you, you hear the sound of, firstly, do you walk in? That's the first question.
Well, given the fact that there's at least 4 people that I'm aware of that are heavily armed, I'm not going to fight 4 people on my own unless I have to.
Okay, and so you hear that, wave, that thunder wave, right? No, that didn't happen. Actually, you didn't hear that, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So as far as
I
you're
heard me
concerned,
screaming though.
I don't know. I don't think you would have because of the distance.
The amplification.
Yeah, because of the distance and the fact that the wall between where you are and that is way too dense for the sound to have traveled.
Right. I was thinking of it more of like a cave system than a wall situation.
So as this happens, you So you walk in. What you see immediately in this first room, there's a door to the back of the room. It's closed. There's no one in this room, but the way it is decorated is nothing like the outside. So the outside, this whole town is like quite ruinous, quite, ramshackled, makeshift, kind of, fixed up together to make it livable. The inside of this place kind of like is the opposite of what the outside looks like. Everything is fancy. It's like, we're talking like velvets and silks. Like it's very, very, it's like even the pillows like on the seats are all very, very high end. There are ornate items, carvings everywhere. There's stuffed heads on the wall of bugbears, goblins, hobgoblins, even drow. In the far corner of the room, you notice there's a chest, a wooden chest, and in sort of carved inside the chest, you can see what looks like eyes, small red eyes, multiple, like a spider's eyes. And one thing that strikes you about everything in this room, there is a running theme here, and that theme is spider webs, right? It's on everything. It's engraved on things, even the sort of the stitching in the pillows, everything. It's kind of giving you spider web vibes. There are even spider webs in the corners, but they're not raggedy, right? They are lived in. You can actually see, as you look carefully, you can actually see there are spiders in there. These aren't cobwebs. These are like lived in, very beautifully created spider webs. And the sort of like across the doorway, you hear a sound from the other end, and the voice says,
Welvrin the Warlock, what brings you into my territory?
At this,
The dark
door
belongs to all of us.
At this, the door opens, and through the door, you see, sat in a very ornate gold kind of chair, there is a drow lady who you can assume to be Teresa, the mistress of this drow house. She has kind of long white hair, her features beautiful and yet cold. She, I guess, as she addresses you in the way that any matriarch would, not necessarily with any level of respect, but the fact that she's addressed you and called you by your name is a pretty big deal.
Derek's used to that.
The darkness belongs to all of us. You would conclude goblins and that abomination amongst those in need of Lolth's gifts?
I'm not sure I know what you're referring to with the abomination.
You have someone adorning themselves as though they were a female drow, do you not?
Have we met?
Just kill it. Just end it. Abort.
I see no need to explain myself to a jalak such as yourself. However, I am willing to allow you to redeem yourself. There's a group of hobgoblins who are sharing this level of the dungeon with me. I would love to have them gotten rid of.
In any particular fashion?
One best suiting to Lolth, our goddess. I'm looking him up and down, by the way. You have a rather fine form. How does one such as yourself manage to stay alive so long in the dungeon as this?
I think that you know plenty about me, and I don't think that I need to explain myself further.
He's uppity, I see. This is what happens when Jalaks are left out of the sight of a doable mistress.
So then you, at the doorway, one of the drow, he is considerably more decorated than the others. The color of his garb is of a kind of scarlet, and he kind of stands in the doorway and just looking right past you, but his eyes cast down. He asks Teresa, "Do you need any help with this one, mistress? Maybe he needs to learn a lesson in manners."
I just hold up my hand. Give me a minute with him.
Of course, of course. And he steps back out of the door.
Question.
Yes.
What's a jalak?
It is.
It's a slur for, it basically means boy.
It's like
Boy.
Got him. You're killing him. Fired. Get his ass. I was trying to Google it, but I couldn't. I don't know how to spell it. Please carry on. Excellent roleplay. Love it so much. Love your work.
Zahas, Zahas, Marcy, no, in fact, I don't need anything from you. Marcy, you see there's the fog, right? That has kind of obscured everything. And just outside of your vision, you could see the two drow that are on the outside your cage that you're held in. They're conversing. You don't understand what they're saying, but one of them turns and leaves the room, runs full pelt out of the room. That's it. That's all you see. Okay, back to Teresa and to Welverin.
It's a good
You've
sign.
come to Strumkolder with these group of vagabonds. You have disgraced my territory. I've offered you a way to make it right, and yet you do not show me the proper respect.
I asked you what you'd like me to do about them and how you'd like me to handle it.
I would like for you to destroy them in a way of befitting our goddess. Do you need further direction on how to do that? I thought a warlock would be equipped for such a thing.
When I tried to reach out to my companions, they weren't where I left them. Did you have anything to do with that?
So,
Loth's children will do what they will in her domain.
so at
Are
this
they
point,
important to you?
so at this point now, you hear the running footsteps. A drow guard kind of barges through the door. Mistress, I'm so sorry. You understand because they're all speaking in Undercommon. But the prisoners, they're attempting to escape. They're fighting. We've managed to capture 3 of them, but one of them has evaded us. They seem strong, but at the moment we have them contained. However, they've cast some spells. I'm sorry that we failed you. I'm sorry. And he takes a knife and holds it to his neck.
My mic cut. I couldn't hear what you just said. He did what to what?
Mo cut.
That's Mike.
It happens all the time on Discord. He puts a knife to his own throat, apologizing that he's failed.
Absolute insolence. If you're going to do that, don't do it on the velvet. Do it on the altar.
Of course, mistress. And he literally and as he's leaving, he's like, "And what should I do of the prisoners before I end my life, mistress?"
I believe that's up to Welverin here. Do we have an accord? Will you destroy the team of the Legion of Hobgoblins for me with your friends?
They'll be dealt with.
What's a friend? He doesn't know that word.
What did you say? Sorry, Derek. I missed what you said.
I said that they'll be dealt with.
Excellent. I do love when a Jalak shows they know their place. I will call off my guards and have your friends put in appropriate accommodations. Tonight, however, I must ask that you serve me.
Pinky.
I am unsure how to play this.
Jesus.
I have a wah-wah pedal. I can start.
Yeah.
Best
You need a saxophone. I'm classy. Right?
Yeah, I mean,
got velvet rugs. This is not a wah-wah situation.
Silk robes, all that stuff. Your obedience would make this much more enjoyable for both of us.
There's only one that I'm permitted to serve at this time, and you know that.
One that you wish to serve outside of Lolth? Have you discarded the Queen of Spiders?
You know what a warlock's pact entails.
And you're saying that this demon is greater than Lolth? You're questioning me in my domain. You have been long from the Underdark. Your training must be reinstated.
You're gonna get a weird boner.
My travels to the surface are the reason you call upon me now to take care of your problem.
The problem for today, don't think too highly of yourself. These matters can be attended. I just would rather not waste my time on a hobgoblin. We have been under siege warfare, and I must admit, I find myself longing to expand my family. I've seen your abilities, short as they are, and I think you would make a fine partner, capable of bearing strong children, or creating them with me at the very least.
She said you're tiny.
Do you wish to deny me? You wish to reject this honor? Perhaps my company is too little for you, and you would rather meet our goddess in person.
I don't believe
You
in
don't need to
babies.
speak. Simply come with me.
You just don't believe.
Is that what you said?
They're just not real.
You don't need to believe anything that I don't tell you. Come with me.
so
Can't hear you, Mo.
wait, how about that? Can you hear me now?
Nope. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So
Dust is dying.
yeah. So
No, on one hand, I love this lady, and I'm like, yeah, get it, girl. But at the same time, like, eggs and Welverin's probably bad.
Eggs?
We all know. We all know.
I would say, I mean, it's up to Welverin how Welverin chooses to play this. What I will say, however, if this gets into a fight, it's going to be a very short fight.
I'm aware of that. I'm trying to not end up with eggs in me.
Aren't we all? In this economy.
Eggs. I mean, maybe you should feel blessed to have eggs offered to you in this economy.
Life is a miracle.
Do you have any reason to suspect this theory of putting eggs in you? Does Welvrin have any theory?
Yeah.
Have any reason?
I wouldn't do that
Yeah,
to you.
the corpse that I talked to.
And what race was the corpse that you spoke to?
Fuck. I don't remember, man. I don't remember.
It's always about race, Mo.
Yeah,
have
Mo.
you,
What the fuck?
have you met a drow?
Did you tell us?
Not
the
this
race?
one. I'm breaking down walls.
Wait, did you tell us the race?
Yeah, I don't have
Yeah,
it.
it's human.
Okay.
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 This is messed up. This is messed up, you guys. We should not be laughing at this. This is fucked up.
So
I've never heard
Yeah.
anyone so begrudgingly go, okay, about getting late.
so the
Late.
so for the other people, now that drow comes back running up, and you're all where you were, but in common addresses all of you and says, your companion, the drow, has agreed to work with our mistress, and we will be relocating you to more comfortable quarters. Please remove your spells. Please come quietly to avoid any further trouble. We have a beast here, and we're not afraid to use it. I would remind you, or inform you, in fact, that here you are heavily outnumbered, and should you try any trouble, your friend Welvrin will be dispatched immediately, and the lady will not take any insolence, and looks specifically at you, Marcy, lightly.
How do they know? Because I'm still Snickle. They see two Snickles right now.
Yeah, but
Just throwing that out there.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
which one's the real stick?
which one's the real Snickle?
What was in that
looks
fog?
at one of you two. But they know that one of
Roll
you.
to see which one.
They know that one of you's a changeling. Yeah, I'll roll to see which one. That's a 7. Looks at the wrong one. Looks at actual Snickle and thinks it's smarter.
What? I just came back from my soiling myself. What I do?
What do you guys do?
Do they open the cage?
Well, they're not doing anything yet. There's still fog. So the doorway to the cage is heavily obscured. They can't really see it. I mean, they could feel for it, but they're not doing anything while the spells are active, and they don't know where Zahas is.
I lower my axe, but I don't put it away.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to light the way?
You're speaking like Snickle. And
Oh, come on,
Kind of-
Derek. She's hot. Anna posted a picture of what she looks like.
yeah, I know, right? So they look at you with kind of, I guess, pity and disgust at the same time. No, we do not light the Underdark.
Then I will not get rid of my spell. Like,
I mean, your spell.
They're gonna hate Snickle by the end of this.
Your spell ends in a minute, right?
it's an hour.
Oh, is it an hour? Okay. Refusal is not a wise choice.
I will take end the spell. But can I not see then?
Yeah, you can't see.
Guessing? I'm gonna start walking around and be annoying in that way. As
Okay.
if, okay, maybe you should have let me have the light.
Perfect.
And just run into things, run into them, just be like, oh, sorry.
Okay, so right now you're in a cage, so you just run into Snickle. Running to, just
I
annoy
would
your own
like
companions.
to have followed
I
Thundar's
also want
sound.
to follow.
Okay.
I
Well,
would like to
Snickle, you
follow-
you can't. I mean, you can see because you have dark vision, but
I've
the
got
cloud.
dark vision. I don't know where the fog is.
The
but,
fog
like,
kind of.
I would have heard Thundara.
Yeah, so the fog covers about half of this cage, but I'm assuming that you three are in the part of the cage that isn't covered in fog.
I'm gonna stand next
follow-
to Thundara.
Yeah.
I follow suit from Marcy and just bumble around the cage really annoyingly.
Okay.
I like that.
And so then they say, and where is the other? The druid.
I think your thing singed him to a crisp, and you owe us a new wet boy.
And one's like, no, I saw him. He turned
I
into
smelled
a rat. I saw him. He's
And
running
now
into
he's
that
gone.
fog.
What do you mean you're asking us when we saw the same thing you did?
You
Yeah.
guys aren't very smart, are you? I laugh
No.
at him.
I know Welverin as the only drow I know, and I know that he knows spells, so I will probably assume, correctly or incorrectly, that they know about spells, so they must know I'm still alive for the fog cloud to be there. Because it's a concentration. So I will poke a little cat face out of the fog and say, "You could have just spoken to us. This was all unnecessary."
Oh yeah, and you can speak as well as a cat. We simply follow the orders
Did
of
the
our
mustache
mistress,
get singed?
and I suggest you do the same. Did the what? Did the mustache?
Did the mustache get singed off, or does he still have the mustache? Because that's the only way Thundara ever knows that it's him in wild
I mean,
shape.
when he came, when he got turned back into Welverin, and then he turned back, so I'm guessing he would still have this mustache.
Welverin.
Sorry, not Welverin. He turned into Zayas, and then he turned back into, then he turned into a cat. So I would say yes. Even more so, like when he pops his head out of the fog, I like the idea that the fog kind of just attaches a tiny little wisp to the mustache. So he sticks it, so you see a cat with this white mustache just for a second as the fog kind of vanishes.
I shed a tear and say, "He's alive."
Are they holding any weapons?
Yes.
I
What
suggest
guarantee do we have of our safety?
We simply follow the orders of the mistress, and we honorable to her command. You can stand
her
in the
current
cage
command?
and wait for your companion to join you, or you can come with us and be in more pleasurable location than this.
And where is our other friend?
He is currently with the mistress.
Where's our other
Who
friend?
is talking
Which other
about?
friend?
Who is this friend? This companion?
There was an.
Oh, you're talking about Callie. So he doesn't know.
Okay, yes, it's just us.
Other friend. And they're
I'll-
talking.
I'll-
They're talking to each other, and he's like, "That chimera must have burned more than just a few hairs. His brain cells seem to have gone. Is he okay? Did he get knocked on the head?"
So I want to leave the fog cloud far enough for the chimera to not be a problem
Okay.
before I dismiss the fog cloud.
Okay.
And
The,
then I will dismiss
the
fog cloud.
chimera won't be a problem if you're listening. The chimera understands what's going on.
Right, I'll
He's him,
dismiss
oh
the
boy.
fog cloud.
Okay. And your wild shape?
I am going to cat form, walk up to Thundara, and just kind of against the
I see.
ginormous ankles.
Oh yeah. So you're going cat form into the cage through the bars, I guess.
No, actually, change that. I'm not good. What? If I can fit through the bars without a problem, then yes.
I mean, you'd have to roll for it to see. If you don't want to do that, then
Then no, I don't want to put
okay.
myself in a situation where it's too
Don't
close to
get my head stuck. It's like, okay, damn it.
Marcy, can we keep it?
So I'll just kind of sort her up in front of them and then just sit.
Okay. and just
He
but still
would.
as a
I
cat.
can't see anything.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
true.
this isn't a spell.
Oh yeah, because
No, that's true. It isn't a
That
spell.
would have been
Um,
that would have been concerning. I guess I probably would have kicked you.
I would suggest you turn back to your true form, druid.
But then I will be in the same situation as them and I won't be able to see. I mean, I can't really see, I can smell, but it means I can follow you.
It matters not. We will lead you.
We're still bumbling around in the cage.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit my elbow. Move over.
And try and direct my twin. This way! No! That way!
Fine, if I must, and I'll say Hasify.
So as you do that, you feel click the fresh set of shackles put on you, but this is being led by a rope, and the drow opens the door, and again this time not hooding you because it doesn't need to. So Snickle, you can see, puts the shackles on all of you, but they all have a lead basically, so they can lead you through the dungeon.
I want to have done something as soon as the door opened.
Okay.
I want to have, in my bumbling around, have accidentally punched whoever opened the door right in the face.
Okay. Are you sure?
They're following their
I
mistress's
Do
command.
it.
Yeah.
I think it would be kind of fun.
Yeah. Do a strength.
Do it.
Do a strength unarmed strike.
I didn't say I ever lowered my axe, but maybe I should swing instead.
Well, you just said you punched someone in the
accidentally.
face, so what
Yeah,
was
but
that?
like I could change. I could change.
What did you get?
Unarmed. I'm mathing. Is unarmed strike is still 7 to hit. Perfect. 20.
20. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's going to go past his AC. What's the damage?
Damage is 5. Is it still 5 bludgeoning? I think so.
Yep. So that guy is
still
just.
bludgeoning.
So that guy's like, oi! And then.
Oh, sorry, I can't see!
You literally feel. You feel. I guess
gosh.
a return hit, but it's so weak. Like from the side of his sword, like the hilt of his sword, he tries to like boom into your stomach. As you do that, hold on, perception check from him. Nat 20. He thinks he's hit you really hard as he's kind of buffed you with this hilt of the sword. But for you, it's just like a tickle. It doesn't even nothing at all. Like a tiny scratch. That'll teach you.
Do I clock that he thinks that he
Yeah,
got me?
he basically is like, that'll teach you, as he like hits you in the stomach with his hilt of the sword. Be careful.
I think this is hilarious. I go, you got.
And so he's like really happy. Yeah, that'll teach you. And then click chains. So then, manacles, and then the lead. So now they lead you down out of the Chimera's lair, and down the path. So Snickle, you're the only one who can actually see what's going on. So they lead you down south into the Drow town. Now as you enter, and you've not been in here before, so as you enter, you can see all of this building, this kind of ruinous town, and they take you directly into the, on the right hand side as you go in, there's a small area, and in this small area there are 2 rooms, and they put you into one of the rooms. The door, they leave you manacled, the door closes behind you, and click, you hear the lock. But in this room you can see, Snickle and others of you can smell, there is food laid out on a table. There are some chairs. It's very basic, right? Basic wooden chairs, a table. The food is not bad. It smells fresh. like it's just been made. It's like a stew of various meats. What meats, you're not entirely sure, but it smells okay. And there is bread. It looks fresh. And there is also, water and the rest of it. It doesn't look weird to you. And that's kind of where you're left. So now you guys...
Vegetarian.
Bread.
You just hear a laugh on the other side of the door. There's no light.
I think
Can I
Snickle and I
recast
just
my
eat the bread.
spell?
Sorry, what was
Oh wait, did they take this things off?
No,
of
no,
us,
no.
like,
You're,
at
no,
night
you're
over
still
here?
you're manacled, but it's not behind your back now. It's in front of you. So you're like this. So you can move your hands
While
in front of you.
Are we
while
on
we're
our Earth?
traveling,
Stupid.
I kind of want to make a point to say while we're traveling, I am allowing you to keep the shackles on me purely because I can't see. You have seen only a fragment of what I can do.
And you've only seen a fraction of how many of us there are. So try anything, and it will be the death of you.
Where's the bathroom?
I mean, they're not there. They're on the other side of the door. So you can say, "Where's the bathroom?" And he's like, "Anywhere you like."
Since they're on the other side of the door, can I create that
Yeah.
my fireflies again?
So now you all see what I described to Snickle.
I want to piss
Right.
on the handle of the door.
Yep, absolutely. You go for it.
My door now.
You said the food is good, as in like we don't need to like determine if it's poison.
No, it's not poison. No.
Yeah.
So that's where you guys are. Welvrin.
This feels like a good opportunity to take a big old sleep, though. Big old nap.
You
Big ol' long nap.
can definitely have a short rest. You may even have time for a long rest.
long
To
one.
be funny, to be completely honest with you, we will get to that because
Yes, Welvrin, take a rest.
as we approach
Sleep.
the night, I guess as we approach evening, Welvrin, you are in, I guess now Trissa's lair. The door closes behind you. The two of you left alone. She is, I guess, demanded your allegiance. I'm assuming you go through with it.
There's not really a choice.
So
Just think of Loth, sweetheart.
can you
Oh, God.
can you roll a perception check for me?
Uh, 13.
Yeah. So as this isn't okay, I'm going to describe. I was thinking about writing this whole thing up, right? But I was like, I think it's maybe a step too far to like write out this entire erotic fiction of it happening play by play. But basically, you have absolutely phenomenal sex, right? It is mind-blowingly incredible. As far as you're concerned, like it is like the top end, right? She completely owns your ass, okay? But I mean, as a drow male, for the priestess of Lolth to even look at you, let alone speak to you, and then choose you as a mate is of the highest honor. There is no, I mean, this is for her exactly what she said it was, right? This is her wanting a mate for her drow lineage. She's chosen you, Welvrin, for whatever, whatever she's seen in you, she likes it. And for you, that's an incredible honor and achievement. So you spend the night in her bedroom as she desires. When she's done and she's happy, she opens the
done.
door. Yeah, she opens the door, and I guess she can dismiss you.
What, no pillow talk?
Do as your order and live.
I'll leave.
Okay. The door opens. The guards take you. They lead you to go forth past where you came around and then straight across to the other side of the town where they put you go to a area. There are 2 doors, one on the right, one on the left. They open the door on the left. In here, there is a well-made bed, table, chairs, fresh food laid out on the table. I mean, the sheets are fresh, the pillows are soft. It's great. You go in there and the guy says to you, "Here you may rest for the night, and tomorrow you will rejoin your companions and continue and carrying out the mistress's orders."
Take me to them now.
Or they are just opposite. And he kind of points to the door. However, under the mistress's orders, they are to be contained until morning. You may stay with them, but I can assure you their lodgings are in no way or form anywhere as close to yours. You are, of course, a drow, after all, and the worshipper of Lolth. They are just scum, below scum, even. So if you wish to consort with them, it would not look good for you here.
He's just looking to the heavens like, what am I going to
See, this is what I love about this whole time, right? This is how you know, right, that Welvrin is maturing, because this whole time Welvrin has just been like a self-centered ass, right? But now he's really starting to like his friends. And now, when like 6 months ago, the same Welvrin wouldn't have even batted an eyelid at any of this, but now he's like, but my friends. Welvin, you've grown. You've matured. Yeah, she just Zahas. It's only give me Zahas. I don't care.
You want the big bed?
Okay. Is a drift globe a well-known thing, or is this kind of a one-off thing?
I think it's rare. I'll double check. Let's see how wondrous of an item it is. It's a wondrous, uncommon item, so yeah, it wouldn't be well known.
Okay. Let me see them for proof of life, and then I'll go to my room.
Very well. So he leads you literally just 5-10 feet across the hallway, and he bangs on the door. And he looks at you when he says it to them. And he's like, "You scum, are you still in there?" And you guys in the room, you hear this bang on the door, and you hear the voice of a drow literally saying that. "You scum, are you in there?"
Are we the scum?
So
is that me? Is he talking about me?
So Welvrin,
yeah,
you can.
He's talking about us.
You're still being Snickle. I love it. So you can hear the voices on the other side of the door, Welvrin. You may address them should you wish.
Of Snickle.
Yeah, does he?
No,
does he
but
recognize me as Snickle?
a changeling can change their voice as well.
I didn't think that I could.
I thought it was.
You're
Yeah,
right.
it's a voice and.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I sound just like Snickle.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought you did anyway. You sounded perfect. I would like to answer the scum thing and say, "No, you killed us. We're dead."
And then the drow looks at Welver and he's like, "Your friends?"
Your companions?
I'm gonna step in with the drift globe in my hand and hand it to Zahas.
The door's still. He hasn't opened the door. He hasn't opened the door.
Oh,
He hasn't
okay.
opened it. He's just knocked on the door. And so you've heard their voices.
Okay. Well,
So you can speak to them.
Did you want something?
yeah. Well, they're locked in, right?
Yeah.
Any wizard can conjure voices. This isn't proof.
That was pretty convincing. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's very good.
That's my bad.
Yeah. No, that's fine. So the drow, he is amused. You would doubt a follower of Lolth in our domain, where you have been chosen by our mistress, and you dare to question our loyalty? Have you been so far removed from drow society as to forget your place?
Have you forgotten your place? I've been chosen and you've not. Open this door now.
The only reason I have not been chosen is because I am the brother of the mistress. So I would suggest you keep your voice down, you go to your room and sleep.
I'll go to my room without saying anything.
He shuts the door behind you and click, you hear it lock.
Yeah, you hate to see.
Welvrin defeated.
Ouch. Dog, tail between
Sent
its
to-
legs.
Well, even a fireball.
Sent to his
would
room
have-
without dinner.
Yeah, well, he's got his dinner, I guess.
Yeah, I will message into the room though
Yeah.
and just ask for a count of life.
All right, so you can go ahead and do these. You hear it step away, but not far,
Yep.
because basically he steps away, and stands guard between the two doors for the night. So you now have the opportunity. You can communicate. You can do what you will.
Yeah. So just assume everything from this point on is in message.
Yeah, of course.
But
Zehas, my love, are you
Zehas,
there?
Yeah. my love.
Bestie, are you
I
still
have
going
not been
sweet on
faithful.
It meant nothing. It meant nothing.
That was the whole problem, you see. Zehas didn't want to have that relationship because... Sorry, Welvrin didn't want to have that sex because he's like, I'm gay now, guys. Like, I can't do this. This doesn't feel right. It's like, God damn it. And then Trissa's just like, I gotta fucking slip him that blue pill again. Like, let's go.
Should have rolled for nature or something.
Yeah.
Not a boner roll.
Yep.
Stop. Jesus Christ.
Quick performance check.
With disadvantage.
Yeah, surprisingly decent on performance checks, but
It's because he was having sex with Trissa, but he was thinking of Zehas. That's Anyway, yes. Sorry,
I don't
you're
mind the
messaging.
motivation as long as we cross that line.
So yes, sorry, you're messaging Zehas.
yeah, I mean just basically to get a count of everybody, make sure that everybody's, relatively unharmed.
Mm-hmm.
I'll respond. I'll say, how long passed since we went into that room?
Since you've been brought into the room, I mean, it's probably been several hours.
You cut out.
Sorry, it's been several hours since you were
Several hours?
Yeah.
Okay. So how long then do you think it would take me in cat form to pick the locks of everybody's...
Shackles? I would say it's several hours. There's no one watching you. You can take as long, even if you fail, you'll eventually do it. So
Yeah, just keep...
yeah, you just keep going.
I will
Yeah, I could carry on as well.
Love to be sleeping during all of this
Okay. I mean, you can.
for a long time.
I mean, you can have your full long rest. You'll be able to. I mean, so they're not lying in that you can sleep here for the night. You can eat the food. You can rest. As long as Welvin complies with the mistress's demands, you're safe.
Yeah. So I'll reply. So I'll actually, that's a good idea, Snickle. I'll start with your shackles. So I'll cat form, and then deal with Snickle shackles, and then.
So
I'll
how
say
many
to
wild
Snickle,
shapes do you have left? You've still got another one left, haven't you?
No, I had to use a spell slot to get this one.
Okay.
So. Because I can base learn spell slots to get wild shapes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've done that. Cat form, pick Snickle's lock, say, would you mind handling everybody else's shackles? I don't feel equipped.
Thank you for this.
And then a few hours later, I'll get the message from Welvin, and I'll say,
Which Snickle did you do, though?
oh,
Oh, that's a good question.
what do I
I
roll?
feel like I would have said.
Yeah,
I feel like
I'm
I would have probably
snuggling my
said, or
Snickle.
Yeah.
I've
snuggle either
changed
Snickle.
back into Marcella. I've changed back into Marcella
No.
by
Okay.
now.
But it's so fun.
It is fun. But I don't think Marcella would probably stay that
Do
way.
Thundara next.
Can I do Thundara?
I
Can
mean,
do
she
Goliath
is-
if they're large?
She's not large. She's medium.
I believe in you.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
She went until when she takes large form, she goes large, but otherwise she's still medium. So you could turn into a
Okay.
Goliath. You'll be 7 foot, but that's no different than becoming 4 foot to become Snickle, right? If you're on
Bigger
average,
question
like 6, yeah.
is if you did me, would you be dry?
Yes, because you don't
Dry
take on
version
you
of
don't take on
Snickle?
any of their species traits.
Yeah.
So you would just be a dry Zahas.
Yeah.
Crispy, like me, right
Crispy.
now. Yeah. So I'll reply to Welvin and I'll say, we had quite a moment. There was a run-in with the Chimera. A little bit singed. So we're fine, though. If you could do whatever you need to do to delay so that we have long enough for a long rest, that would be fantastic.
Okay.
Can do. We have a new assignment. I'll tell you about it when I see you.
Stay safe.
So
Could you
Aw.
truly accept it?
before
Aw.
Wholesome.
it is so wholesome. Before you go to sleep, you guys in the other room, can you all roll a perception check for me, please?
I also,
Use my
before I go to
physical.
sleep, I want to try and like meditate in the corner and see if I can reach out to Gorn.
Yes. Okay, one moment. Hold on. 15, that's good.
Digital dice continue to be rubbish.
23.
22.
15.
Okay, so was it
That's a
20,
net 20.
22, 15, and Zahas 12, and Snickle?
23.
23. So, I mean, perception 12 is all fine. You all kind of hear this interaction. First, you hear the guard outside the door. Big clank of armor. And then a voice you don't understand because you don't speak Undercommon. But you hear a woman's voice. Again, you don't understand what is being said, but the door opposite you unlocks, and it opens. Welvin, you see standing in the doorway, Teresa. She enters the room, the door closes behind her. She takes a seat in one of the seats and addresses you. At this point, the guys who rolled really high, you can hear muffled sounds of conversation taking place, but again, it's all in Undercommon. You cannot understand any of it, but there are those who rolled above 20, there are 2 distinct voices. One, definitely Welvin. The other is a lady who you don't know. Yes.
We are aware I rolled a nat 20, correct?
Yes.
So, like, now, to be clear, based off of rules of the game, I can understand this language, and I know everything they're saying.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, all right.
Above
cool.
table, you learn all languages.
You hear
With a nat 20, does she have the right to roll like another roll to see if she can get context clues of what their conversation is about?
See, I was kind of thinking, like, do I pick up on a vibe? Like, yeah, tone.
To be honest, this is through 2 doors and 10 feet, right? It's muffled conversation at best. The fact on a nat 20 is that the fact is you can pick out 2 voices distinct and you recognize one of them as Welvrin. Be lucky that on your nat 20 you didn't disturb your long rest in doing this, in hearing their voices in your dreams. It wakes you up from your long rest. You're awoken from your long rest as you try and really listen hard as to what's going on.
That's unfortunate because I already clicked that button like 10 minutes ago. I do not remember what to undo.
Right.
Can I get to
Anyway,
reach out to Gorn? Am I sleeping?
No, you're not sleeping. I'll get to you in a second, Marcy. Don't
I
worry.
wasn't supposed to.
Oh,
click the
okay.
button.
No, she wasn't. She was
Gotcha.
going to sleep. But this is before you go to bed. This is what you hear. So we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
So
I'll relay to Zehas and Marcella that there's 2 voices.
Oh yeah. So Teresa, you address Welvrin.
The Legion of Azrak has long been a bane of our existence. Their leader, Hobgoblin though he is, presented more of a challenge than we expected. However, we haven't heard from him or seen him recently, so we believe he is weakened. If you decide to pursue his death per my request, you will find him to the west. However, there's no direct path there, so you would be better suited going south first.
And my companions will have safe passage.
Well, that would be up to you. As long as you do what I ask, I have no reason to harm them.
Okay. Understood.
Good boy.
And at that, the door opens. Teresa turns to leave. Door closing behind again. Click. Marcy.
Can I shout down the hall?
Yeah, of course you
from
can.
Hearing voices.
Yeah.
Hey!
Welvrin, you do
she
hear
keeps
a
walking.
shout.
She's not going to acknowledge you.
Yeah.
You're not a drow.
But Welvrin, you hear Thundara's voice shouting.
I'm gonna message Thundara. Go to sleep. It's fine.
I'm hearing voices in my head now as well.
When I go, I'm yelling at them.
Hey Mo, can we get a piss break before we advance?
Can we do a what? Sorry.
Can we do a piss break?
Oh yeah, of course. No, we absolutely have to. We're like half 40 minutes overdue. So let's go do that. Right. Before we go to Marcy, we'll take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back at actually let's make it 6 minutes. We'll come back at 1:15. This probably makes sense. Yes. All right, everybody. We will be the cameras here. We will be back in approximately 6 minutes or so. welcome back, everyone. I'm just checking my mic is actually on. It is. Hey, how's everybody doing? Okay, so Marcy. We're getting to Marcy now because Marcy is in the corner attempting to reach out to her husband. Okay, so as you reach out, you feel the connection take faintly at first, but then clearer. Marcy, can you hear me?
Lauren, are you there?
I am.
Yes, I can hear you. Was that the big warning that you were trying to give us? This encounter here? Or is there more?
The beast. That horrible beast, I could sense it. I didn't want you to be surprised by it. Are you all right now?
The Kamara.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Was that
Am
what
I
it was?
all right?
I didn't know what it was. I just sensed that there was something.
Do you know what's going on with these people? Like, do you know if there are things that Welvrin wasn't told by the priestess that we should know walking into? Do you have like a sense of the hobgoblin area and like what we're walking into over there?
Can you do a wisdom
don't know any
saving
of that?
throw? Yeah, you
I
didn't
thought
hear any of
Welvrin
us.
said.
He said
Welvrin
He told Zayha.
said earlier.
I said that I said
We
that
have a
we have a
new
new
mission.
assignment.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
know.
Oh, I specifically remember you saying you shared everything through message.
That is
literally
what I
I'm
said.
sorry,
I thought he
That was a
said out in the kitchen.
miscommunication. So I said what I meant to say or what meant to convey was everything from this point forward is sent through message.
Yeah.
And I
So I'm not speaking out loud.
Not everything.
Well, then I
now
don't know
is
any
what
of
he
this,
said.
No.
and I just tell Gorn I miss him because I don't really.
How are you talking?
You
to
know
me
what?
Right now, Gorn?
I do actually want to let him know that Thundara said that she misses him too, and yeah, because she said that last session, and she wishes that she could talk to you too.
I do miss her as well, but I do love my sister, but I don't think she's ready to handle this. I think that it would weaken her. She's not strong enough emotionally, but
You're right.
I was gonna say, I don't know, maybe.
she cares, she loves a lot, but it is her weakness and she needs to be strong now. She doesn't need this distraction. She needs to be at her strongest if you're to get through the hell that you're in right now.
What hell are we in right now? Like, I don't know anything. What is going on?
What I know, what I can sense, I can't see everything that's happening, but I can sense there's a lot of danger, there's a lot of strong, very powerful creatures around you. And when I was able to reach out to you, which for some reason I haven't been able to before, but it's like I could see you. Finally, there was darkness for so long, and then suddenly it was familiar, and so I followed. And at the end of that tunnel, it was you. And when I reached out to you, it was the first time I'd been able to find you again. So I can't see everything. I don't know where you are. I don't know what's going on, but I can sense power. I can sense power around you. I know things that could be dangerous. And so I can warn you. I can tell you. But that's all I know. It's all I can do. But I can be with you.
Well, I hope that you're able to stay with me, and I'll continue to not share and just keep you close. But yeah, do you know, like, are you in like an afterlife or something? Or are you like, do you know how you're able to talk to me?
I don't know. I followed a feeling. I guess it was. I don't see anything. I don't have hands. I don't have legs. It's me, but it's just nothing else. I can't even explain. This is something it's very strange and new.
But when you died, it's been years. Where have you been since then until now?
I was there. Not here in this darkness, but knowing. So, like, time was still passing. So I knew days, weeks, months, years, but with nothing around me, just empty. Until I found you earlier today.
Well, I like I said, I shall keep you close, and I will reach out. You continue to reach out as well, and I miss you and I love you.
And I love you too, Marcy. Don't forget me. And then you feel that connection fade as he just steps back.
I have a very peaceful sleep.
You do.
So are we all taking a long rest? Is that kind of what's going on right now?
Yes. Well, you have the opportunity to have a long rest.
Yes. Okay. So I like 4 or 5 sessions ago, I fucking murked a wizard, and we went through his shit, and I found a ring that you said I could investigate on a long rest, and now I'm taking the opportunity to do that.
Was that not the ring that you are currently having? Is that not your invisible? Okay, hold on a second. Well, 4 or 5 sessions ago, bloody hell, making me go through my notes.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I've been holding on to this, waiting for a long rest.
Do you remember where you got it? Because it would have been in level 2, right?
Where it was in level 2. It was where all of the were-rats were, and then I fireballed them and killed that wizard, and we went through his box of shit that was hidden.
Yep. Hold on a second. I know where that is. Dun 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 dun. Come on.
Imagine
right.
it's another one, though. Imagine we just collect
another
rings
one.
of super invisibility that we all just...
It's like the ultimate invisibility.
Just Vagjazzle roll it up, totally invisible.
Surprise inspection.
Not surprising.
Could you imagine?
Oh my god.
But it was in a small wooden box. There was skeletal remains of a halfling adventure, the ring, and then a chain shirt.
Strange. I think I found that place where that wizard that you put like fireball in the room, right?
Yeah.
And he was hiding.
Yeah.
So you didn't know he was there.
And I totally pretended like he was alive and gave me his wand.
Yeah, that was it. You got
on.
the one. That's the one. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Super compartment.
Yeah.
Robin, you're fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't think I was here for that one.
Maybe not.
I don't think you were, yeah.
Hold on a second.
There was a wizard that was invisible and hiding in the room. He had cast invisibility on himself. And I cast fireball into the room where the were-rats were coming out of, and the rest is history. Was it squishy?
Fumigation.
Yeah, okay. No, that is it. Okay, so do you want to attune to it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will allow you to wear 2 rings, right? As is the standard in most video games. I mean, technically you could wear all rings on all your fingers, but we'll keep it to 2, 1 on each hand.
But you can't layer a necklace.
Yeah, exactly. You can't layer a necklace. Can you? Because
I literally wear 3 necklaces every day of my life.
I know, but you can't. In D&D world, you just can't make things OP, or I just have to stop giving you shit. Right?
What?
It's like one or the other.
Welvin
Right?
literally exists. He exists. That's OP.
Well, I mean, so does Marcella.
How many magical items do you have, Thundara?
Yeah.
Was it 3 now?
Yeah.
To my 0?
Yeah. 3.
Exactly. You're very lucky.
Right.
Can
you'll
you
get one.
can you roll Arcana check for me? Yeah, that's true. Crying, you'll get one.
Just over here trying to make Zehas more wet.
Man up and cry, bitch.
16.
A 16 on a long rest. Yeah, I will say you can attune to it. This is a ring of jumping. So
Whoa.
you can cast jump, but it only for yourself. It's a bonus action, and it lasts for 1 minute. So you can jump 30 feet by using 10 feet of movement.
Nice.
Is that just up, or can you jump forward?
Jump
or
forward.
Is
You
it
can
like...
you can jump across. You can jump up. So normally the way jumping works in D&D, it's like your strength. I think it's something like your strength modifier and something to do with your movement. I'll look at the calculation, but basically that determines how far. The stronger you are, the further you can jump, right? Which is the way it works. So this way, he can, if he's able to do the 10 feet of his jumping, he can actually move 30 feet, right? Which is quite good. And so, yeah, normally you'd be able to touch a willing creature, but this ring only works on yourself.
Okay.
I like that Shasta spent 10 bits to gigify the Dirk emote.
That's how I feel.
Gigantify. Okay. Is that cool? You have it. That's attuned to you now, so only you can use it.
Cool.
So you can chuck that in your in your inventory and on your hand. Yes.
If you got magical earrings,
Yeah.
if you got 2 pairs of magical earrings,
Mm-hmm.
could you put those bitches anywhere on your body as long as it's a hole?
So,
it's a goal,
I-
and
so-
have
so
all
the-
of these things.
So the thing is with this D&D stuff, right? So generally, yeah, if you're trying to think of it like in real world terms, yes, you can put all the earrings you could find holes for. Chuck them on your nipples, put them in your vag. I don't care,
So
right?
many
You could do
holes.
whatever you want, right? But anyway, you can pierce. But again, it's the kind of D&D you want to play, right? Are you playing D&D because you want to be super OP and like, try and hack the game, or do you want to like have like make it so it's a little bit of a challenge? Some people play it because they want to be as super powerful as possible. I want to get to level 20 as fast as I can and have every single magical item. But even then, I would say that the weave, that which controls all magic, will still have limitations. If you try and adorn yourself with far too many magical items, that's going to take a toll. Right? That's going to
Only
have.
attune 3 items anyway.
There you go.
Yep.
So and
I
wearing.
see just life with that. That's fine.
That's okay. That's fine. Attune
Makes
3
more
items.
sense than like having that makes more sense to me. Like that's a rule. And saying, oh yes, you can have 2 magical rings, but you cannot have 2 magical necklaces. That's
Yeah, I homebrew that only one of them works at the one time, because again, they would make you way too powerful to having
No,
both of those necklaces
that's
on at the same time.
That's fine. my situation is I don't need them both to be functional at all times. I want to wear them both.
Oh,
They don't
okay.
need to both be on. It's
All
just
right.
stupid
So,
to
all
not
right.
wear them.
How will I know which one is on and which one is off? I need to know. For me.
Shasta, hey, which one's on and which one's off? And I'll say,
Okay.
the one that's on.
All right. We can do. You can wear both. You wake up from your long rest having a dream of wearing both of these necklaces at the same time and be like, hey, why didn't I ever think of that before? And you put them both on. And then you're like, okay, now I have to choose which one
He's
is
a
on.
genius!
She's gonna be the prettiest girl at the party.
Yeah, as long as we're aware before. Or actually, why don't we say this? You can only change which one is on a long rest. Right? So when you have a long rest, when you wake up, you can choose which is the active necklace that you're going to have. So you don't then be just switching
for
up.
the day. I love that.
Yeah?
That makes sense.
Right, there we go. We solved the problem. Right. Does somebody have a
So
question?
which one do you have on?
Yeah, so which one's on?
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
I don't know.
No one there.
Oh
neither
no,
I-
she melted.
After all that.
We're all rolling such poor perception. I feel like I don't know.
You want your
None of us are
intelligence.
smart.
You want your intelligence back again.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do the smarty pants one.
It's a good one. I think
It's a very cool thing.
it is very cool. I think somebody else had a question.
I have a thing I want to do
Yes,
before long rest.
Of course.
Two things. One of them is because we got really interrupted. I want to go up to Marsala and Thundara and thank them for sharing about Gorn. And I appreciate that was a lot for you to share. So thank you. I've cast Dark Vision on myself, by the way, so I can see.
Okay.
Just to
good.
get over that hurdle.
Oh no, but
and
you can
then-
see it. I think
But
you
I
can
have-
see because she's cast her little elemental.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I
fire
have
things.
my fireflies.
Cool.
Or Marcy flies.
But I will cast Dark
Aw.
Vision on myself anyway because I want to be able to read now, and I want to get out my Kelp book, and I want to reflect on what happened in the chamber with the Chimera and on the story of Gorn, and I want to start trying to decipher one of the things that the Kelp said to me. In particular, you cannot force the tide, but you can learn to float.
Oh, nice. I like
Aw.
it. Very good.
Beautiful.
Kelp is wise.
Surfboarding.
Yes.
So I'll probably
Gotta give me a
spend
copy.
like an hour just scribbling notes about that one phrase.
Yeah, of course.
And how the events relate to it, and then I'll go to sleep.
Yeah, internalize that shit.
I just letting Marcy know I'm giving her one of those blank books that we talked about in the beginning. Worth 10 gold pieces.
Just saying it's worth 10 gold pieces. It's an expensive notebook. It's like
Just a-
moleskin.
Yeah, the moleskin.
Yeah.
And seeing that Zehas is reading, and I guess it'd be after long rest, and this
Yeah.
is before the long rest.
This is before, yeah.
So I'd wait. Never mind. I don't want to do it then.
You got to try and read, but you have the book upside down. Is that what you were gonna?
Well, I guess I kind of would.
Yeah.
I kind of want to be like, oh,
That looks
so
fun.
fancy.
I wanna be
And
fancy.
then I was gonna pull out my one book that I have, the
Yeah.
Bard book that I got from the mattress salesman.
Yeah. Well, do you know what
I'm gonna
though?
read that again.
Why don't you roll an Arcana check with disadvantage for me?
Okay. Could be fun. Arcana is what again? Intelligence. Do I need to do a disadvantage if I already have
Yep.
negative fucking 3? That's not too bad. I can't do math. 13.
13. That's not bad. So
Yeah.
even though it's upside down, you actually make out some of the words. Like you actually are reading it, because maybe Thundara thinks this is the direction in which you read. This is how you. It's like all books have never made sense to you before because they've been the wrong way. Like, this is the way to read books, idiots. So that's how you read from right to left, bottom to top.
We all learn differently.
Backwards. Yeah. So well done. You do understand. You're like, I know some of those words. They make sense to me. Okay. So
I feel like that's actually a tactic for people with dyslexia.
Anything cool happen?
No, nothing cool happens.
Just
no. So you understand
so I just
some of the words.
wasted a 16 and a 17.
It doesn't matter. That's not how probability works. Sure, go for it.
No, because the next time we're in combat, I'm gonna roll a fucking 2, Mo.
That's not how probability works, but it's okay. It doesn't matter.
I think Thundara just looks at Marcella very seriously, and she's just like, Mossy, I can read.
Marcy on the other side is just looking at Thundara reading this book upside down and is like, poor Thundara.
Sure, Dan.
Of course, sure, Cupcake. Let's get you something shiny when we get out of here.
So now that you've had your long rests, I assume everyone's happy that everyone's done everything that they want to do. Yes? So
I'm still prepping spells, but we can...
Oh, no, you could do that. That's fine. So as you click over your things, you've had your long rest, everything is good. Come the morning, Welvrin, your door unlocks. A different drow guard, not adorned in scarlet, but still heavily armored, opens the door and brings you food, places it on the table, and then leaving your door open and handing you a key. When you have had your breakfast, please feel free to see to your underlings, I guess, and make your way. And then turns to leave. There's still a guard posted on the front, but there you are. Breakfast is served, and guess what it is? Tomato and mozzarella croissant sandwich. I was waiting for that and ran up a whole long rest just to bring you that.
Full circle!
You haven't been paying attention to a damn thing that's going on. You've just been waiting for this.
It was all a ruse just to serve you this goddamn croissant sandwich.
I was just wondering, to be honest, why we're being locked in a room if they're releasing us the next day anyway. Why couldn't we just like go or vibe or like?
It's nice of them to let us sleep. Well, she needed to fuck Welvern.
Yeah, I mean,
Also,
she did
well-
that. We weren't a part of that.
I
I
mean,
feel like I was a part of it.
to be honest, okay, so you don't... Do you want to roll a history check for me? Marcy?
Me?
Yeah, Marcy.
A 13.
So on a 13, you don't know much about drows, but from the little that Welvrin told you yesterday when you were going to assume the position of a drow, and from stories that you've heard, it's amazing that they even let you in this place to begin with. The fact that you have a room to be in and haven't actually been tortured is in itself a miracle. You are very lucky at this moment to be alive. So I guess in that sense, the fact that you were locked in the room is probably, to avoid you trying to get out or cause any trouble, as you showed that you had tried to do previously. So despite that, whatever Welvrin has agreed to must have been a big deal for these people to let you guys live.
Oh.
Welcome in, Raiders. Thanks for coming in.
Hey.
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 Okay, so, Welvrin, what do you do?
Yep. I will go unlock the door and just try and, intimate that we need to get out of here now.
Okay. So, opening the door, obviously it's dark. Everything's dark. You can see, Snickle can see, nobody else can see. It's the morning now. The lights have gone out.
Do I wake from Welvrin alerting us?
Yeah.
Like,
You'll
saying,
you'll all wake up. He
So I
he
cast
unlocks
my
the door. now.
fireflies again.
You can in the room, sure. It doesn't follow you around because it's
No,
static. Yeah.
But
Do we
is
have,
well,
do we
that's
have our
shitty.
stuff?
Do you have
Using
your?
a spell
Cast it
slot,
on and
you
off
could just
again?
do a torch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I cast it on an object?
Welvrin's like,
Cool.
no.
Bad move.
Why?
I mean, like a torch, because otherwise, I don't know.
Yeah,
Are
if
you
I
using a
take it-
spell slot?
No,
No.
it's a cantrip.
They don't want.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
They
you
don't want
can-
the
you-
I
Underdark
don't do
lit up.
spells.
yeah, you can say it, Welvrin. You know the score down here.
Yeah. I'll don't use any lights right now. Grab hands, hang on to the back of me, and just follow.
I grab Thundara's hand.
The
Aw.
friend that doesn't like physical contact wants us to hold hands.
So much growth.
I told you, yeah, he's really matured now. He's looking out for you, like he's
grab-
making sure that
I
you're
grab-
okay.
Waste.
Maybe he was a
Waste.
virgin before.
Are we just gonna do one of those like trains where we're dancing around like the little at the
We're not understanding the gravity of this situation at all.
I cast dark vision on myself. I'm just walking
You
alongside
c-
Welvin.
okay, so you've got dark vision. Snickle, you can see.
I'm on top of Thundara.
You're on top of
kinda
Thundara. You're guiding
Ratatouille,
her
I can help
like
her as well.
Ratatouille.
Bro,
Just like
Ratatouille.
yeah. pulling the-
I love that.
and I'm
So,
just holding
Welvin's-
Thundara's hand.
Okay.
I feel like Welvrin's probably guiding Marcy, and Snickle's probably guiding me more so.
Like Ratatouille.
That
Right?
works too.
Ratatouille style.
So all of you the ones who can see, straight perception roll. The ones who cannot see, perception with disadvantage, please. As you walk through this town.
24.
23.
Another natural 20 on a perception roll.
Nice.
I got a natural 20. It doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
28.
28. Wow. Damn. So, as you now are walking through, Marcy, what was yours when you rolled it again? 16. Okay.
I got a 16.
That's great. So all of you have done really well, right? Thundara, what was yours? You can't see, can you? What was your perception?
I can't see. I don't remember what you asked for. and I'm sorry.
Perception with disadvantage.
Perception disadvantage. And my because it's been a bit. It's my wisdom and dexterity flipped, or my intelligence dexterity.
Intelligence and dexterity flipped.
Okay. Perfect. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay, so I think all of you, as you go down, so Welvrin, you take the guys out of the room that they're in, which is hidden up in the top west corner of the town. You come down a kind of ruinous stony path, and that leads back into the main town. And this is near where you entered the first time. To the west, to the west, and then to the east, and in that corner, that's Trissa's quarters. And to the south, the path that she told you to take, you can see the drow guards lining the road before you. They you hear the other ones. You hear, I guess, snickers, laughter, as they see you kind of holding on to one another, fumbling in the darkness. Welvrin, you lead them. Welvrin, you lead them down the main corridor. It comes into after the houses. So there's 4 or 5 different houses, and again, you could smell now this smell of breakfast. You haven't been fed, obviously. Welvrin's been fed. The most delicious breakfast he's ever had is a grilled croissant with mozzarella and tomato, just to let you know. Welvrin's never had a breakfast this good before, and he's going to be chasing it now for the rest of his life.
He never will.
He'll never have one
He
again.
would never put that slop to his lips.
So as you walk down, so you can now smell the breakfast. You can hear the clanking of tools, and you can hear the sounds of people waking up. Those who rolled above a 20, you hear the voices of creatures that aren't drow. You hear common. You hear kind of gruffer sounds coming from other creatures in some of these houses. But you make your way. You can't stop. Welvrin, as you lead them down, it opens up into... It would have been, I guess, the town square, but now it's just a ruined platform, and what used to be pillars and an ornate structure is now just kind of broken down and just shattered to the ground. No one is around. There are some houses, though, still that are occupied, but this whole town center is clearly unused. And where you see the guards ending, their path ending, there is a route south out of this place that leads further down. Now, as you take this path, about 60, 70 feet from leaving the drow town, none follow you, but you can see the guards are posted there at that entrance. So you came in from the north, and you've basically made your way right down to the bottom south. So the whole town was basically all this on the east, right? Mostly. I mean, you've come straight down here. There's a few houses here, but you've basically come straight down. Now, about 60, 70 feet away, you're out of earshot of the guards. Should you wish, at this point, I would say it's safe for you to light torches. And when I say safe, I mean the drow wouldn't see, but I can't tell you if anything else would see or not. There are a couple of paths before you. To the east, a small path leads out. On those who rolled a higher perception, you hear the sound of water. So anyone who rolled above a 17, you can hear the faint sounds of water running coming from the east.
Above a...
above a 17, sorry. You hear the faint sounds of water running from the east. And then there's another path. Then the path goes before you and then sort of turns sharply to the west. So following the orders from Trissa, she told you that you would be able to get to Azrock. There's no direct route, but you would be able to get there going south and then heading west. But there are these different areas. So you, I guess, have a choice. Firstly, what do you want to do?
We still don't need shit. Just
yeah, you don't know anything. Now
Welvrin has the choice.
So now that you are... Yeah,
get
go on.
here, though, when we're walking, and they're laughing at my friends, effectively. Can I build on the natural 20 I got to do something just to fuck with them a little?
Yeah,
I
go
wanna
on.
do a shape water.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I want to freeze their eyes.
You want to freeze their eyes.
A little something to fuck with them.
Amazing.
Well, it's a cantrip, so I don't expect it to do any I just expect
I
it to be
thought you were
irritating.
gonna make it look like they pissed themselves or something.
Can you? So you're trying to fuck with them. You're trying to troll them. Are you trying to do this stealthily?
I mean, it's only a somatic component,
Okay.
so
So you could whisper
I think
it. I
I
guess.
could very quietly whisper it
Okay.
because they're laughing. So
Yeah, I will say, give me the stealth check first.
To be clear, as they're laughing at us, Thundara is very used to this, and she just loves the attention. So she's like beaming that eyes are on her.
22. Amazing. So is there... So as you're walking down, I guess you pick a guard. You pick one.
So choose an area of water that you can see within a 5-foot cube. So I could probably definitely get one, maybe two at a stretch.
I will let you get one.
Then,
Okay.
yeah, I'll just pick one
And
randomly.
and
to
the
irritate
area
their
of,
eyes.
so the area of water is literally the liquid, like
in their eyes.
in their eyes. That's the area of water.
Yeah.
I'm going to allow it. It's fine. It's a cantrip, so obviously it's not going to do it. Will.
Yeah, I just want to irritate them.
Yeah. Oh my god, it absolutely will. So
He's gone blind.
so the guy, the drow who you pick, suddenly, now you don't understand, but Welvin, you understand. He suddenly starts shouting, "I can't see! I can't see!" His friend now rolls an insight check. 2. He thinks that his mate is making fun of you guys who can't see and doesn't go to help him. And he's rubbing his eyes. He's like, I can't, he's fumbling around. I can't see it. His friends are like, come on. It's like, that's a great joke. Yeah, we know they can't see. Good one, man. That's hilarious. And the other ones all start laughing as well, even more than they were laughing before. Walvrin, you don't know what Zayas has done. So you think that, I don't know, like they're taking the piss. But yeah, none of you pick up on this, of what's going on. So you have no idea. But good job, Albert. That was great. The other guy's like, no, seriously, my eyes, something's wrong with my eyes.
You can't see.
Yeah.
Hold my hand.
Exactly.
And I'll just sort of lean over to Welvrin and say, not so fun when they can't see either, is it?
Aww.
Zayas used to be a nice person. He's also changed.
They've changed each other.
Yeah, that's it. I like that.
Bestest friends, I loved them to death.
So when we're
demon and
kind of
kelp.
at that crossroads,
Yeah.
Are there spiders around?
Spiders are pretty much everywhere all the time. There's on the ceilings, on the walls, there's webs everywhere. Yeah, there's constantly spiders kind of running up and down the place. You don't see, there's not like huge giant spiders. They're all, pretty average sized spiders, but they seem to be, acting with purpose and going where they're going.
Is it safe to assume that they would act as messengers?
You would not know anything at all about that.
Oh.
So now
Would I not have assumed that?
you would.
Yeah. Okay.
Welvin, you would absolutely know.
Yeah. Then I am
let's say
to
this.
stop.
Well, let's say this. If you didn't know before, given that Teresa knew so much about you, and so much about the party, you now definitely assume that she is capable of speaking with these spiders and using them to gain information about what's going on.
Yeah. I'm going to see that this is really helpful. I'm going to message everyone in the group and just give them like the 30-second like. Oh wait, hold on. How many words can I do? Because it's not very many.
Text message, yeah.
Yeah.
140 characters. A
Oh
tweet.
no, it's just a message. It doesn't give me a. Yeah, but we'll the 30-second rundown of here's what's going on. Basically we're held at knife point and we have to go take care of these hobgoblins or these goblinoids, and they're in this direction. And yeah, but it's not safe to speak out loud, so don't say anything about this or anything controversial out loud.
Cool. So I would say right now where you guys are at is at that point, right? So there's the path to the east where you hear the water, then there's the path that goes down slightly, literally 20 feet south and then cuts to the west, which is, I guess, the direction you're supposed to be taking. But again, it's up to you. Now,
Can I reply to that message first?
Of course,
though,
of course.
Now that we know what we're actually doing,
Mhm.
there's an entire town of them. Why do they need just us?
That's a good question, and in replying in message, that's a good question, and I'm wondering if we're being led into something bigger.
Man, if only you explained all of this stuff before and I had my moment to ask maybe for more information. Like I thought. Just throwing that out there really, really fast.
But no.
That would have really helped.
Was that message from Zehas to Welvrin basically in the text chain or just in their privates?
That would have been in
One to
private.
one.
Yeah.
Whatever, you guys. This
You
clip
also
is
have your own.
crazy.
You also have your own
Yeah.
message you can reply to, as do you, Marcella. And
Yeah, because I had to go
every.
and tell you each what happened.
Oh, then I'm not as offended as I was. I thought I thought I was being excluded.
No.
Middle school days came back in a rush.
And then out loud, I'll say, we were advised to go south. That would be the most direct route.
By who? The Spider Queen?
Yes.
Welvin, what was your
I'm
perception?
not the queen of spiders. I'm merely her servant.
What was your perception?
Mine?
Welvin.
23.
So what you do notice, that path to the east, you see spiderwebs still. But at the path south, you basically see the spiders, the webbing and everything is less and less and less. Basically, heading into that area, that's the limit of where the spiders get to. So anywhere up here, yes, there are spiders. They are watching you. They're everywhere. They're hearing you. Move further across out of the domain, they won't be there. And that's what you can, on that 23, you can basically see, this is where the spiders are basically, the webs are already kind of dwindling. By this point, there's fewer and fewer spiders the further out you get.
Yeah, I think we got to go south. That's what we were advised.
If we find Skullport and bring Owlbear back up.
I think that mission's going to be on pause.
Yes, I suggest we untrack it for now.
Untrack it on pause. I was on the pause as well. Yeah, owlbear pause.
Where'd he go on my map?
So south. to kill
More
some things.
goblins.
I must say, Welvin, I have had some experience with fire now, and I feel some sympathy for your victims. It was quite unpleasant.
The suffering's the point.
That's spoken like a true drow. Now he's back. There, we got him. There he is. He's remembering his place. He just took a night of sex with a drow queen to get him back in.
You
Got
gotta
a little bit
retrain him.
drowsy.
And on that pun, we will end. So, guys, that's amazing. So now we know you've got your option. You know where you want to go. South, that's where we'll pick up next week. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Anna, for being here and being the amazing priestess of Lolth. That was wonderful. Your part was I wanted it to be more, but Welvin was too scared to ask you questions. So that's fine.
Cutting out, couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I said Welvin was too scared to ask you questions, but that's good because he should be. But no, thank you so much. That was wonderful.
My pleasure.
And how about you guys? You enjoyed yourselves? You had a good time?
Shut up.
Hey.
Yeah, it was
Oh, it was, yeah.
yeah,
Hell
it was a tricky
Good.
one to manage because of I guess all the same things happening at exactly the same time. But I think we got there. I think we worked it out. So
Yeah, it was good.
Multiple locations, multiple characters. It was a lot of juggle. You did good. You did real
it
good.
was a tricky one. But yes, we had. I definitely enjoyed it. I like Zehas getting singed by a chimera. I won't lie, that was fun.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean there was no way out of it. It was either take the full damage or fail the saving throw and take half the damage. But pass the saving throw and take half the damage. Either way, it would have been damaged. But he took the full damage, so he took it like a champ, though. So that's good. Although
It's about half
Just
my
like
HP.
Welvin.
yeah, half HP. But now you got it all back, so you're fine. And
Got pegged.
yeah, Anna was brutal and perfect, in fact. So yeah, it was wonderful. So yeah, I guess who's in for next week? Are we all here? What's the plan? What's going down?
I'm
No?
not in next week.
Oh, okay. So we're 2 down next week, so we may not be on next week. So we will see. I will.
For us Americans, that is the week before Thanksgiving, just so you know.
Right. Okay. So we may have to miss a couple of weeks in that case, because Thanksgiving's the
I'm
following.
not doing shit.
Oh, you know.
So
You're just like
I love that for you, Kim.
Yeah.
Thank you. I smell a one shot in our future.
God,
Ayo.
yeah. Just give me a week to prepare it. Thanks.
In the season.
I am still trying to get the one shot in for new players, so I think we still have a space at the table. So if people want to be there and they're not there yet, you can join the Discord and ping me. Also, if people watching would like to also guest star, as Anna has wonderfully guest starred today, we can also
This
take
could
in
be
guest-
you.
This could be you in this space. If you would like to guest star as an NPC, you have experience in D&D, and maybe you're just a theater kid and you're bored of your current friends, come and join us. We'd love to have you. Right. Thank you, everybody. We will end it there.
Bye.
Bye all.
Bye.
Bye.